Welcome back to the Press Box. I'm Gavin.
It's Yanni K.
Soto Montana.
Welcome back, boys.
Welcome back.
Finally.
You know, we had some technical difficulties. Red and Seto purchased some stands finally. We went without stands for a few months, and it was rough.
Oh, this is just way better.
Yeah,
Ball
this-
game changer.
Oh,
my!
Wow.
We got the Niners and Seahawks game going right now.
I got the Seahawks.
You got Seahawks?
Yeah,
also
I got the Seahawks in this
I got the
one.
Niners in
It's
this
still
one.
0-0, 4 minutes
Yep.
left in the first quarter.
They
There was
might have got away with the pass interference right there, but
stop. No, I'm just playing. He
They
didn't
might
even
have let
turn-
him play,
He didn't even
actually.
turn his head. No, I feel like in the division games more than anything, they let these fools play it out.
no, it was actually not. That wasn't that bad. You're right. He did turn his head. Yeah, see,
I told you, dude. Those chrome helmets that the Seahawks
those
have,
should be their permanent
bro.
uniforms.
Those are
Yeah.
so
yeah,
clean.
those uniforms are.
I still like the.
Matthew Wright. What happened to? Oh, he got hurt.
Yeah,
That's right. That's
I
right.
still like the lime green jerseys that they have.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are clean to me, bro.
I
think
think
with
Niners
those
wearing
silver-
throwback jerseys.
Yeah.
right now, too?
Yeah. What are those, like the 90s?
Yeah,
or
they tried to
80s?
wear those last week with the Cardinals. They put in a bid for or put a request in the NFL because the
I think
that
it's
was all
so
hot shit.
stupid, bro, that you have to put a bid in. It's like, bro,
If
you
I'm
should let me-
home, I'm gonna wear what I want.
yeah, you should let me just wear whatever I want when I want, dude.
Well, I think it might have had some. I don't know for sure, but it might have had something to do with like the Cardinals. Maybe they didn't travel with, Well, there's
Man,
Arizona's
don't-
right
they-
there.
They
actually,
don't need fucking. They don't need. You just wear what you want, dude.
yeah,
Fuck
that's
it.
a good point. Yeah, man. So just dive right into week 5 or what?
Let's do it. Let's get a review in.
So Falcons, we shut the pod off a little too early. Word to Gavin. Gavin called that. Falcons 36, Bucks 30. Ended up being a really good game. We talked about it obviously during the pod, but both
Yep.
are 3-2.
Yup.
The first game of the morning was actually in the morning or night if you're in London. Vikings 23, Jets 17. Vikings are 5-0. Jets are 2-3. Aaron Rodgers had a really bad game. Really bad game.
And yet his coach got fired.
Yeah, and then that's kind of the big thing is Robert Saleh got fired, man. They escorted him out with security.
I heard that. That's
crazy, dude.
You know how messed up that is. To me, Saleh's is probably one of the best defensive coaches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I would say
just
the
don't
mind that he
know-
has. Yeah.
I don't know if maybe he was too defensive centered, dude, and not paying attention to the offense, and maybe didn't kind of assert himself on offense to kind of see if anything could change. But I don't understand. The owner fired him. The owner went over everybody else and said, "Hey, Jets are gonna jet."
You know
Jets
what
are
I
gonna
think
jet,
it is,
you
bro?
know?
I think it's because they started off like they didn't start off how they should have. Obviously, the NFL is any given Sunday, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But you got to think about it. He's coming off an Achilles, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big injury. Injury.
But at the same time, I mean, he was going to come back last year, bro. If they were fighting for a playoff
Yeah, that
spot,
would have been absolutely wild if that.
it would have been
if he-
crazy,
In
dude.
retrospect, it probably would have been. It wouldn't have benefited anything.
No,
right?
it wouldn't have benefited
Yeah.
nobody.
Especially if he's playing how he is right now. If that's how he would have played last year
Or
too.
he'd
You
been
know.
playing way worse last year. I bet.
Yeah, 100%.
He
Yeah.
probably
I
would have
don't-
just hurt himself again.
I don't think it's just him though, dude. I think we know it's not the defense.
No.
That defense is cold.
Well,
bro.
when you have a good defense like that, and the offense isn't literally anything, you gotta give them something. Like you gotta give them
Exactly,
something,
bro.
and then you give the other team 3 extra possessions, and the Vikings defense scored. See, 23-17. If he doesn't throw that pick to Van Ginkel or whatever, it's 17-16. The Jets won the game.
Exactly.
And it would have been off the back of what? The defense, right?
Yup.
It's interesting.
I think if your defense, if they can let up 20 points or less,
Yeah.
you can win damn near every game.
Well, you're going to be in every game, right?
Exactly.
You would
Exactly.
Because what? I mean, if the offense, I mean, I wonder how many possessions they ended up having. But either way, 3 picks.
That's
Picks. And this is also a testament to how great Tom Brady was late in his age. Is I think after we seen what Tom did, it's like, oh, okay, any great quarterback, like you take Aaron Rodgers, you're thinking, oh man, he's still going to be Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yep.
But I just think that I don't know. Obviously, we're through a quarter of the season. A little over a quarter now.
I think
Obviously.
you can tell a lot in the first quarter as well.
Yeah,
like what a team
yeah.
is going to be. You know what
Well,
I mean?
look at the Vikings on the flip side.
Dude.
Vikings are 5-0, man. Vikings
saw
are
that
5
coming, bro?
Nobody.
Nobody saw that
If
coming.
other than a Vikings fan, maybe, right? But I don't even think a Vikings
no,
fan
they're
would have
probably
said that,
they're
right?
probably thinking they're going 2-3, 3-2
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
man.
think
in that
anyone-
5 stretch. You know what I
If
mean?
you come out of that stretch with 3-2, you're like, okay, I'm cool.
I don't think
But
anyone
5-0.
expected Sam Darnold to do what he's
Fuck
doing.
no. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Me and Seto talked
Yeah.
about this in the offseason that Sam Darnold sat behind Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan all last year.
Yeah.
And when he came in for Brock getting hurt that one time, he fucking went
Yeah, he
up
lit
and
it
down
up.
the
Yeah,
field.
he lit
dude.
it up.
So O'Connell comes from that same tree, right?
Yep. Or Kevin O'Connell.
I'm pretty sure Kevin O'Connell comes from the Shanahan tree.
I think so.
He's somewhere in there.
I could-
Definitely somewhere in there. I'm
I
just trying
could
to
be
remember.
wrong. I could be wrong, but
Was
maybe
he with the Niners?
Maybe it was McVay.
Ooh, that's
It's-
right.
it's
It
one
was-
of the two.
But McVay is off of Shanahan.
Exactly.
So it's somewhere in there. Same
Dude.
thing.
Okay, so all right. Going off of that though, Shanahan's tree that he has.
Oh, yeah,
that
Shanahan-
he's
yeah.
built.
Well, I mean, dude, you think about it. I mean,
Who was
crazy.
he? Who was he under? Because it was him and McVay in Washington.
they were under Mike Shanahan.
Oh,
Yeah, they were under Mike.
okay.
And then Kyle got the OC job with
Gotcha.
the Falcons, and then 28-3 happened.
Yeah, I got you.
No, but
his tree is crazy, bro.
I only caught the back end of the game, but
Yeah, that was an early
It was
game.
an
dude.
early
I wasn't
game.
trying to. I wasn't trying to be up at 7:30. I mean, I was kind of up at like 8:00, and I told Renee, I was like, "Hey, there's a game on
just
right."
gonna
She's
throw
like,
it on.
"What?"
Yeah, right. Yeah. Vikings 23, Jets 17. Shout out to the Vikings again. It's 5-0.
I still think the Jets can make a push, man.
They still, dude, that division is wide open. We'll talk about it
Yeah,
a little bit more.
yeah.
But
It's gonna
the next
depend on
game,
how it goes with that new interim head coach,
so they gave it to
to DC.
Ulbrich or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think it's his
They're
name.
OC or DC, yeah.
Maybe bring it forward,
just a
forward
little
just a
bit,
little
just a
bit,
little
just a
bit.
tad bit. Next
Just a
game
little bit.
was Bears 36, Panthers 10. The Bears roll the Panthers.
That game was a shoot, not a shootout, but
No,
it was
a blowout, dude.
that was because we were at Renee's parents for that game and we
Yeah.
watched that game. So, dude, I'm not gonna say I'm not on the Caleb Williams side because it was the Panthers, but he needs to show he needs to do this consistently.
Well, he's only done this. He's only done this.
Yeah, he's only
so-
gone up. I'm not a hater, but at the same
Dude,
time,
you're
No, but-
acting like
yeah,
you're
you-
expecting him to come out of college playing
that's
like
not
Tom
what
Brady.
that's
or
not what
something.
I'm not saying you come out like Tom Brady, bro. But when all I've heard is him saying everybody, not him, but everybody I know,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, this is the next GOAT type shit." I'm just like, no, I don't.
There's flashes there. There's
that's what I'm
definitely
saying.
flashes there for
his
sure.
pocket awareness
Yeah.
is out of this world. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you right now. That's one thing I'll say is he can move around in the pocket.
If they can keep the core that they have on the outside, obviously Keenan Allen is going to be pretty old, right?
I
But-
would say Keenan Allen's probably got 2 more years.
Yeah, but if you can maybe hit free
efficient
agency,
play,
if they can hit free
efficient play.
agency,
Yep.
and hit on even in the draft, they hit on
Yep.
a good alignment or something, they're going to have something cooking. Panthers back to being the same Panthers. I mean,
They're rough, dude.
you know, man, I think their one win is just what bugs me, man. No,
I wonder why.
I'll be real though. That's
But how you throwing it? He's
this is.
my bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say Gino's throwing it into quadruple coverage,
just
bro.
Throw it to DK.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Whenever you got DK on the field, you get him the ball.
Yeah. He's
But-
got to get 7 touches.
but when-
seven receptions.
10, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, if 10 looks, bro.
Yeah, exactly. 10 targets. He's got to come up with the ball, right?
And you know
I was
what's-
gonna. Oh,
You know what's
go on.
crazy is everyone compares DK to Megatron. I saw a picture of them standing next to each
Megatron's
other,
massive,
and yeah,
dog.
Calvin Johnson's just so much bigger than him. dude.
That's
Okay.
insane,
Megatron
dude.
and DK. Yeah.
But I think DK's
DK's
bulkier.
muscle mass.
Yeah,
He's got to be a little bulkier.
Dude,
Dude,
that
but
fool
Megatron he's like 6'5", dude.
Yeah,
massive
bro,
dude.
big as shit.
I think DK is what 6'3", 6'4".
yeah.
He's got to be somewhere around there.
Dude,
What,
he's
240?
Yeah,
He's
dude.
getting
He's like
cheap.
LeBron, bro.
Just lean,
built
dude.
in a lab.
Oh man.
Like there's a picture. It's like it was like him coming out of college or whatever. It's like oh dad, that's my boyfriend. He's like, and it's like I take your daughter out.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
yeah.
like have her home whenever you want, sir.
With the Bears and Panthers game though, Bears defense is obviously still good. But see, this is kind of the thing with the Panthers though. This is what and going back to when they pulled Bryce for Andy Dalton, this is the risk you take. Is Andy
And they
Dalton
put him
still
back
having the
in,
same
bro.
results? Exactly? So it's like you got to ride with Andy Dalton the rest of the year, right?
I would say just put Bryce Young back in, bro.
I see. That's why I'm like, dude. How would you feel if you're Bryce Young though, right? It's like he's like, see. I mean, obviously, Andy's played better than Bryce.
Do you think
Bryce showed?
Do you think
but
someone makes a trade for Bryce Young this offseason?
I don't even know. I don't even know how you would gauge his market though. I don't even know.
Would you be? Or what if the Raiders traded for Bryce Young?
I would be okay if they gave up like a third.
It would be like
you
Trey
know.
Lance situation. We gave up a fourth for Trey Lance.
Yeah, that's actually really.
It's
good.
it's just something like gauging on it because it's like I don't think Bryce Young's career is over. Obviously, we've seen revivals with Geno Smith 2 years ago, Sam Darnold this year, just all these quarterbacks coming out of the gate.
I think who wins when these quarterback revivals happen is the whole league.
Oh,
The
all
whole
day,
league
all
wins.
day.
Is when. Can you turn that down just a smidge?
What?
Check. There we go. I don't even know what I was just saying. Sorry.
The career revival.
Oh, it's good for the whole league, bro, because you have all these guys that you would think, right? Like, we've talked about it probably every show, and every time we mentioned Bryce Young or Sam Darnold,
Yep.
but it's like if you can get one of these young guys, Trey Lance is a perfect example. Who knows what he might be if he sits behind Dak for 2-3 more years?
And listen, McCarthy's won a Super Bowl, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he knows how. He had fucking Aaron Rodgers, but he knows how to win fucking football games.
Aaron Rodgers is a bum.
Stop.
But now he's definitely a suspect. I'll say that for sure.
How many wins have you guys had each year under McCarthy? Like 12 wins, damn
Dude,
near?
you guys have double digits for sure,
the
right?
last 3 years we've gone 12-5.
That's consistent.
He's
man. That's really consistent.
I don't remember what his records were.
He's been there 4 years, right?
5.
5.
Well,
Oh,
1
gosh.
year.
I think this might be his 5th.
Well, 1 year you guys lost Dak,
yeah.
right?
I think it was McCarthy's first year as our head coach. Dak went down when he broke his leg.
That was when Andy Dalton came in.
Yeah.
Right?
The
Okay.
Red Rifle,
There we
baby.
go.
I don't know
The
what's
travel
going
man.
on. Andy Dalton did not play good for us, and
Now he's in Carolina and he's slinging it.
There's that one play where Andy Dalton just got lit up, and none of the linemen went to help him or anything.
That's fucked.
Bears
Is there
36, Panthers 10. Bears are 3-2. Panthers 1-4. Anything else from this game?
I think the Bears can make a push, man.
The division's interesting. The NFC North is interesting. The NFC North and both of the East divisions, both in the East, are really interesting divisions right now.
So I was looking at it. The NFC North is right now record-wise is the best division. in
Everybody's
football.
from top to
above
bottom, right?
500,
Because
I'm pretty sure, right?
You'd have
Yeah,
Vikings
everyone's-
5-0, right? And then you have Bears and Lions 3-2,
No, the Lions are 4-1.
or Packers. Sorry, Packers are 3-2, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
So-
the Lions are 4-1.
Yeah, the Lions
You
only
guys
have
play the
one
Lions
loss
this week, right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a good one.
I
Yeah.
think it's a Sunday night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Bears 36, Panthers 10. Panthers struggle bus again. Next
I
one's
still-
probably the game of the week.
I still think the Panthers they could still squeak out a few wins against.
They might be able to pull out 4 or 5, right?
Yeah,
They got.
It's any given Sunday, bro. One of these people might get a hair up their ass and
week
just
to
go
weekly.
nuclear.
Look at the solid thing, man. Comes into the office one
Yeah.
day and then he's done, right?
I saw memes about Jamal Adams.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they escorted him out with security.
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy, man.
We didn't even do that to Josh McDaniels. I've never heard of that, bro. Have you guys ever heard of that?
I don't
honestly
think that he
never
would be
heard
like
that.
a.
Well, they didn't even do that to Adam Gase.
Nope,
they fired
nope, did not. So there must have been.
He
I don't
must
know,
have been
man.
pissed.
There
then,
has
dude.
to have been.
Unless he was friends with the security guy.
You made a
or
good
something.
point. You made a good point about Aaron Rodgers having more to do with it than he's probably putting off. Was it you or it might have been?
Yeah.
I think we were talking about that. There's got to be something that happened behind the scenes. Something happened on the plane back.
Yeah.
Either something happened while they were there during the loss, or something happened on the plane back, and the owner was like,
Well, so
It was even sus with that clip that Aaron Rodgers threw that touchdown or whatever. He came over to the sideline and Salah went to
yeah,
hug
he's
him.
pushing him,
Yeah, pushing him
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Well, so obviously people can put on however they want, in interviews and whatnot. But I was listening to a little bit of the Wednesday show for Pat McAfee, and he had Aaron Rodgers on Wednesday,
Yeah.
yesterday's episode.
I think I seen a little clip.
And from what it seems that Aaron Rodgers and Robert Saleh had a good relationship, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I don't.
That's what's interesting about, especially the NFL. I mean, you
It's
can
a
probably say
business,
the
bro.
NBA
It's
too,
a business,
but
bro.
It's like you hear so much on the outside, you don't really know, obviously, what's going on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
So it'd be a hard time to be a Jets fan. The next game, probably the game of the week. I think we might all agree. Ravens 41, Bengals 38. Ravens are 3-2. Bengals fall to 1-4. Man, game of the week. I think maybe
That was
I would say so.
They definitely saved my fantasy day in a few different leagues. So let's
Yeah,
just say
yeah.
that.
Lamar versus Burrow, man. They went at it. They both. I mean, I think they both threw a pick. Maybe I know Burrow threw a pick.
Lamar didn't throw a pick.
But
I saw a
I think
stat.
the interception was even that Burrow throw. Didn't Humphrey rip it out of his hands?
I'm not sure, honestly. I didn't
was
watch
it
the
was-
highlight.
It was really high scoring back and forth.
It wasn't
game,
it wasn't a game I watched, but it was a game I was following closely because I have Jamar and Joe Burrow in a league. But what's it called? I know I saw a stat that Lamar beat when the Ravens beat the Bills and the Bengals, that he has only touchdowns and no picks against both those teams.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
So
insane,
he only
dude.
struggles against the Steelers then, huh?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what it seems
wow,
like.
man. No,
Well, the
this
Steelers are just a good team.
Oh,
Yeah,
still
bro.
stacked. The stacked team. See, with the thing with the Bengals though, man, is you look at their 4 losses and you're kind of like, I don't know, man.
It's
I
crazy,
would have
dude.
never expected them. I know they're on defense. They're hurt. I think they just lost Dax Hill for the season too.
It's
Yeah.
not like
So
they're
they're-
getting
they're
blown
crippled.
out, right?
No, it's not like they're getting destroyed.
Each
This is-
one of their losses is a possession.
It's got to see the Chiefs. They got screwed in the Chiefs game. I think we can all
yeah.
agree they got screwed. So
Yeah.
they'd be 2-3 right now. You know, obviously, week to week league, man. You know, I don't know if I don't even know what you would call this if you're the owner of the Bengals or the GM and you're talking with Zach Taylor every week.
He's on the hot seat, bro.
You
He's
have
gotta
to be. You have to be. You have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, probably you can argue one of the top duos in the league, and you
If
are
not
1 in 4. It's crazy.
I think
And
it's
did they even make the playoffs last year?
I don't think they did because
no,
I think
because
Burrow got hurt, right?
and then he was out the rest.
Because
of
they
the
had homeboy and remember when he's yelling at the camera, "You shouldn't have fucking cut me."
Yeah.
What was his name, dude?
I
Jake
can't-
Browning.
Yeah,
Jake Browning.
yeah.
That's
He actually
what
had
it
a
was.
few good games.
He
though.
did ball out. Yeah, he did ball out. He
Um,
thought he was gonna get his bag too. The free agency came. You shouldn't have fucking cut me.
I was gonna say, what's it called? Ooh, I like
That's
that.
what that whole
Yeah.
time. Okay, okay.
Well,
It's,
if we
see,
don't-
it's not that bad
if
though.
we don't have the headphone, if we don't have the AC on,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
we're
I know.
done.
Yeah, we're done.
We're all
We're
big
done.
boys,
Oh,
so
no,
yeah,
we're
we
cooking.
sweat.
We're cooking.
I was gonna say though, you know what it is, bro? Is they're not investing in the defense.
No,
at all.
not at all. And their money's tied up. I mean, you got fat money in Burrow. You're gonna have to pay Chase. And it's like, see, the thing is with they got a good defensive coordinator, Lou. I can't even pronounce his last name, but he's been there since the Super Bowl. When was that Rams Bengals Super Bowl?
I
3
actually
years
just,
ago.
I
3
actually
years
just
ago.
went through
So
this
3
with
years
my,
ago,
with
right?
my foreman. So
Uh-huh.
it was Niners and Chiefs last
Yep.
year, Chiefs and Eagles,
Yep.
and
Bengals,
then
Rams.
Bengals Rams. Yeah.
See, and so it's in your and see the
it
even
doesn't
the
even
year.
seem like 3 years ago.
But
bro.
even the thing too, if you're a Bengals fan, is remember the Eagles. It could have been Bengals Eagles. It would have been if that the rookie didn't push Mahomes out of bounds when he
Yep.
was running on the sideline.
they were
Remember
winning that game,
They
bro.
were, and I think they got robbed in that game too. That was a BS call. We can go on for days about that, but
we can go on be on all day about
I don't.
all these calls.
I don't remember a team. Like when you go into the season, everybody's saying, "Oh, Bengals are going to be in contention." They were
Oh,
right there.
all
I
day.
picked them to go to the Super Bowl.
I picked all of
See-
the AFC North to make the playoffs.
See, well, and it's like, oh, the Browns, right? We'll
That's
talk
what I'm
about
saying,
the Browns.
but
see, the Bengals, man, you know what I have right here is where do they go from here? Is
they trade Joe Burrow. I'm just
oh yeah,
fucking-
imagine
I'm
right?
fucking
Trade him to
with
the
you.
Raiders, man. I'm like, dude, there's rumors are swirling. No, no, I
Who's your-
can't.
Is it Schefter?
Say, who's your
You're right.
source?
Yeah, it's like now Adam Schefter calls into the press box. Imagine.
The next week game for Thursday night is Broncos and Saints.
That's Spencer Rattler and Bo Nix.
Jeez, dude,
That is interesting. No, it was a game of the week, high scoring.
that was definitely game
Joe
of the
Burrow
week, man.
fumbled at the end of the game, or there was a fumble at the end of the game, and then the Ravens ended up handing it to Derrick Henry, and he went.
I'm trying to think on who
Took
it
off.
was that.
Oh no, it was a missed field goal. The Bengals missed the
Yeah, that's
McPherson
what
missed
it
it.
was.
Then they turned around next play, a little sweep outside to Derrick Henry, dude, and he took off.
Dude, he's so big.
He's a
but
robot.
So fast,
He's
dude.
smooth.
He's cyborg, dog.
You guys remember Brandon Jacobs?
Yup.
See, same size. Not
No.
as Brandon Jacobs was 6'4".
Derrick Henry was bigger. Is bigger though.
No, they're the same height.
There's no way.
Dude, Brandon Jacobs
Dude,
was
Derrick
a
Henry's
massive.
like 6'8", bro.
No, Jerry. So yeah, right. Derrick Henry's 6'4" and Brandon Jacobs is 6'4". But you watch Brandon Jacobs run, dude. He's not going to the outside and doing that, right? He's only
He's going
north
inside,
south.
yep.
See, Derrick Henry can do both. You obviously want him to go north and south, but he can hit another gear on the outside. And
You let him do
that's-
whatever he wants.
What
bro.
that shows is when it comes down to it, and the Ravens want to, they can win in any way.
Yo,
Like they
I
really
agree.
can when it comes down to it.
I
I
agree.
think that game comes down to that head coach of the Bengals,
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. I think it comes down to his play calling there at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because
stupid.
you go for 3 straight runs right there.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
Joe Burrow who's having the day that he's having.
And they're going to load up.
T.
You know they're going to
Higgins.
load up the box. See, that's him settling, thinking, "Oh, McPherson's going to nail it."
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a good call. That's actually a really good one. Is you have to be, if you're the Bengals,
Don't
to
settle
keep
for
to,
it.
exactly still be aggressive. It's the Ravens can go down and do what they literally did after you miss the field goal. Right?
Don't get me wrong, though. It's nice to have a kicker that you're like, oh, yeah. Like in Gavin's case, whenever
Aubrey,
they send out
yeah,
Aubrey,
yeah.
it's like, okay, when we send out Jake or when you guys send out Carlson.
See,
it's
McPherson's kind of that same. He's in that
hey,
same
that's
realm,
or
right?
Justin Tucker.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, yeah, no, they're going to bang
I
it.
don't know. Justin Tucker
kind of fell off a little bit, but he redeemed himself, right?
But
Crazy.
think about all these years of Justin Tucker, though.
Oh man, yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, no. Or Goskowski or fucking Vinatieri. It's like, you
Yeah.
know these guys are going to go out. It's like, oh, yeah, 60-yarder, go nail it. Sounds good. We'll
That's
go
such
get a
luxury.
water break.
It's such
That's
a
what I'm
luxury,
saying,
bro. It's good special teams is a luxury to have, especially in a league where it's like we're saying week to week, right?
Exactly. I remember when I think the Rams had Johnny Hecker, dude.
Oh,
for
Johnny
punter,
Johnny
bro,
Hecker.
and he was just
Debo's.
Debo's
Yo,
not fast enough.
is that a linebacker?
oh my gosh.
Debo Samuel, massive play here.
I needed a touchdown from. Oh, I got him in that weekly league, dog.
Oh, you do?
Ooh.
What
I'm
a-
not going against
yeah, I
anybody.
drafted Kyron Williams, dude. I was so mad. I
know,
I
you
didn't
know,
know the Rams had a bye. I thought it was only the Eagles.
It says no. The Eagles had it last week.
Or no. Sorry, not the Eagles. I thought it was like the Dolphins, and then there was another team. I swear.
It's Dolphins, Vikings, Chiefs, and Rams.
Do the Jets have one since coming off of London too?
No,
right?
Jets are in week 12.
Oh, the Jets are got to play. They got to play Monday night. We'll talk about that one too.
Yeah.
Malik
Onto
Neighbors for Jamar
the
Chase.
next or Bengal. Yeah, Ravens 3-2, 41. Bengals 1-4, the 38. Struggle bus there in Cincy. We got the Bills, Texans. Bills are 3-2. They dropped 2 straight. Texans 4-1. Josh Allen had a really bad game again. I want to say actually, let me rephrase that. He
Dude, I
didn't have a
think-
really bad game. He just had a bad game.
I think that no, he went 9 for 30, bro.
Yeah, really bad.
That was terrible.
bad.
Dude, he was definitely concussed.
You
I
called it.
definitely
You
think he
called
got
it.
knocked out, bro.
He definitely had to have been knocked out when he smacked his head.
And it makes
what was that?
no.
The-
Well, because he just
last
laid there for a minute.
And then he
after.
kind of snapped back, right? What was that like? It was the last couple of minutes of the game, wasn't it? On their last.
Yeah, I think it was definitely in the fourth quarter.
See, talking about
Player safety, dog.
well, no, and then even poor play calling is you want one?
Let me get one.
Oh, I got you.
Hell yeah.
So
Fucking
the Bills
nicotine,
get the
man.
ball. The Texans punt the ball. They get it down. I think inside the 5-yard line.
Yup.
They call 3 straight passes.
You're James Cook, bro.
And yeah, and it's like, you know, if you at that point, I hate playing for overtime. I hate that. Like I hate that. But when it makes sense and it's logical, when you're
Wait, how many
inside of
points
the
were they
fight,
down?
20-20. It was 20-20.
Run the
and they're
fucking
trying,
ball.
McDermott's trying to let his nuts hang, which I understand, but it's also like, dude, know the time and place. And see, that's even coming from me. Is like, okay, no, you can just, that's not even mine.
I think Red left it here.
You gotta know the time and place, and then it puts your punter in just a shit spot. So the punter he nails it as best as he can. I think he punted it at least 50, and then
they
Robert
played
Woods,
Houston, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Robert
forgot
Woods
about-
gets the
okay,
kick
yeah.
return, takes it
Fucking
inside.
I can't believe Robert Woods.
That
is
was
still
so
on that
funny
team.
when we talked. I think we were on the
Yeah.
pod. I was like, dude, they have Robert Woods. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, what?
Dude, they're deep, bro.
No, they're deep, and they're gonna need it now because Nico got hurt.
Nico.
I know. I just traded for him in the league too. I'm sad about it.
That's all right,
He's in the conversation for sure, man. He has to be. And the other story that I didn't even think about until the end of the game, Stephon Diggs.
Did you see the
He
side eye
beats the
picture?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Do you think they shook hands afterwards?
I don't know. I think that was all for media. I don't think those two like each other. I don't. They can't. Right? Why else would Josh be like, "Oh, it's nice to not worry about people that worry about stats" or whatever he says?
I mean, that's how you should play.
no,
That's
it's
how you
true. No,
should
I'm
be,
with
bro.
him, but it's also like if I feel like if there wasn't a little tension there, he
Yeah.
probably doesn't make that comment.
But at
right?
the same time, you want a guy that's like, get me the fucking ball so I can make an impact in
Yeah,
this fucking
yeah,
game. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But it's like, fuck, man.
Oh, I was just that safety's got to come down bad.
Dude, yeah,
angle.
they have Robert Woods. They still have John Mechie.
They got Xavier Hutchinson too.
I didn't even know about him until
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, this is the next
Well, no,
guy.
and I don't understand why he blew up all of a sudden because
Yeah.
they still got. I mean, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs. Like, why are you getting the? You see
Well,
what I'm saying?
going
Unless Diggs or anybody else.
well,
is hurt too.
think about the leagues that we're in, right? That 16-man or even the felon league.
Yeah,
We run 3 flexes.
yeah, that is
So
true.
it's like you got to have that third option to just throw in there. You know what I mean?
Oh wow,
So,
they did. I think the Niners just got that ball, dude.
Dude,
Chenault,
shut it up.
imagine that. Chenault, man, fumbler, dude.
what's it called though?
Yeah, that's the
I think
Niners
Nico
ball,
was
dude.
still leading the league this week too before he got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Niners ball.
Wow.
This is gonna unravel for Seattle here, man.
Don't
I
call
still
it a
think this
comeback.
coach is dude. They
Don't
started
call it a
3-0.
3-0, man. They're gonna drop 2 straight. You know what's tough, man? You come off 2 straight losses, and then you got to turn around in a short week.
Go against the
Yeah, he definitely fumbled that ball, man. He fumbles a lot.
Are you sure his knee wasn't down?
Laviska,
I wasn't
right?
paying attention at
He
first.
was on the Jags.
I was
wasn't
only
he?
looking at.
Yeah,
I was
he
only
started
looking
on
at
the
his
Jags.
forearm. Let's see. Here.
Yeah, no, he was. That ball's out, dude.
That's a fumble. 100%.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
Yeah, Texans 23, Bills 20. We'll get into the.
Going back to that game real quick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Player safety is at an all-time low.
It's weird. It's especially
It's only with the not key players.
exactly.
Like-
it's like if a key player gets hurt, it's like right.
Like I think of 2 years ago with Mahomes in the Super Bowl when
Unless
he
it's
fucking
Tua.
twists his ankle.
Unless it's Tua.
Exactly. Like I think of Mahomes 2 years in the Super Bowl when he hurts his ankle,
Yeah.
and then he's running around like nothing happened. Like they roided him up, dude.
Oh, they had to numb that shit.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Some
right.
smelling salts.
Do you
Jordan
remember-
Mason touchdown would be cool right here.
Do you
wouldn't
remember a
it?
few
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago? It was the Packers versus the Bears, and Aaron Rodgers like fucked up his ankle or something.
Came
and, like,
back.
Oh, and he
first half-
came back and he's
He
jumping
came
on
back.
one leg to
Yeah,
throw the
then
ball,
after,
dude.
After the game, they won the game, and after the game, the lady goes up to interview him. He just looks fucking high as hell.
He's just out of it, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up. They probably
He's on perks and
like,
shit.
drop your pants, something right in the ass cheek, dude. Here, no, we're gonna numb you up, boy.
What is that? What is that movie with? It's like Friday Night Lights, I think, or it has Paul.
Yeah.
Not Paul Crew. I always think of that. Paul Walker. He's the quarterback and he gets hurt.
Varsity Blues.
Varsity
Yeah,
Blues.
Varsity Blues.
And his best friend's the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
He's like, don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't do it. They fuck you up.
yeah.
I always
this
think
game
of
just
that,
ended up
dude.
being really, really interesting, didn't it? That's wild.
I still think the Seahawks can make it.
It's still early in the second half. They got the offense.
Yep.
If you're the Seahawks, you want to be in situations where you pass the ball. You got probably one of the deepest receiving cores, wouldn't you say? Texans 23, Bills 20. Texans 4-1, Bills 3-2. We'll talk about the next week's games, obviously, when we get to that point. The next game ended up being a barn burner, man. Shout out to the Jags. Jags 37, Colts 34.
This was riding high on them.
Jags 1-4, man. They get it done. Super Bowl still, huh? No, just kidding. At least hopefully they can still contend in the South because I picked them to win the South. But Jags, they get the dub.
Bring him down.
Colts with Flacco, man. They look all right. Like it makes you. It kind of. I don't know, man. Joe Flacco can ball.
Joe
He can
Flacco's a competent passer of the ball.
he can. There's if you. I don't understand why the Dolphins didn't make a call, man. Imagine if he was.
With Tyreek and
It would
Jalen
be.
Waddle.
He's still got a good arm. They got a decent line. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But either way, Colts they get the dub or they lose again. I think that's what did they start 2-2 or 2-0? I can't remember if the Colts started 2-0.
I think they went 1-1.
1-1. Okay,
I think so.
So they dropped. They know they lost last week too, didn't they? Because they
Yeah.
lost to the Steelers. So they dropped 2
No,
straight.
they beat the Steelers.
Or they beat the Steelers. Okay, so
Yep.
they did beat the Steelers. You're all right. My bad. T-Law and Flacco, they both balled out. T-Law had over 300. I think Flacco had over 300.
That was a game, dude.
Really good game.
I saw.
Tank Bigsby got a long touchdown too.
Yup. Dude, he.
This fool's trying to rob me for Travis Etienne over here.
What do you mean?
I'm just trying to get a first round pick, and he's like, "Oh, give me Etienne and all your seconds."
They were talking about he was shot. They were shopping him. People were saying that I was on Twitter is that they were inquiring on calls for
Oh, they should shop him to the Cowboys.
for ETN. Ooh,
That would be.
I'm
sick.
honestly surprised, dude. That
why would you move off of ETN though? Right? I mean, Bigsby's
Whoa,
good. But don't get me wrong.
So
But,
I think why people are inquiring about him is because he's going to come up on his contract,
and he's a
extension.
first round pick.
Yeah.
and he's a first, so they'll get the 5th year. But I wouldn't move. I wouldn't move off.
That makes no sense for the Jags, right?
because he has chemistry with T-Law.
They go back to college.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
I wonder if it's. I don't know if it's his ankle or if it's foot because I know that when he was in college, he had a.
I think he
had
messed
a
up
foot
his
issue.
shoulder this weekend.
Well, I know his first year he tore his ACL.
Oh, it was
dude.
his shoulder. Okay.
This weekend, yeah,
He tore his ACL his first year, though, right? his first year as a pro?
No, I know that when he first came into the league, he had a foot problem. I don't know if
I don't know if he tore his ACL.
I don't know if he tore. I think he
Brees
might
Hall
have.
tore his ACL first year.
I know
he
Brees
might
Hall.
have.
I think he tore his ACL in the preseason or in training camp before the. I'd have to do some research on it, but
See, when you look at the game though, like you see 37-34, you obviously know there was offense, right? But
Yep.
you see, if you're beforehand, you would think if you're seeing the Colts do that, you would think it would be AR, right?
yeah,
They're putting up more offense with Flacco than with AR.
I think Richardson needs to work on his passing.
he needs to be throwing 200 passes a day,
you
bro.
have to, man. Like, I understand that you're this crazy athlete and stuff, dude, but it's just not sustainable in the NFL. You know why Lamar lasts? Is that's not his first resort. Lamar, that's not his first
turned
deal
into a
anymore.
passer,
He turned
bro.
into a passer. See, if people followed the Lamar way, they would be. And he bulked up a little bit. I'm not saying AR needs
No,
to
he lost
bulk
weight,
up.
bro.
He
No, it
slimmed
didn't.
down this
No,
year.
Lamar bulked up and then slimmed back down.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Because he bulked up there for a little bit.
Yeah, dude, think of like Michael Vick, bro.
Oh,
What was
yeah,
Vick
yeah.
about, dude? I mean, he could pass. He could sling the fucking rock. You know,
He wasn't run first either, though, right? Wouldn't you say?
I don't think so. I think he was always looking to pass, but if he saw a lane,
He's
gonna
gone.
be-
He's
He's
gone,
like, I can
yeah.
get a first down right now and extend the drive. Let's do it.
See,
You know
I
what
think Richardson's. It's probably one of those things. Obviously, like you go with the game within the game, is you got to read through your progressions, right?
Dude, they
You
need
gotta
to hit
go
up Peyton,
through-
bro. Peyton's a long time Colt.
He's young, you know. He's obviously
Yeah.
young, so I mean, he can figure it out. But it is interesting that the Colts they're turning it up. So this just shows Jaguars defense ain't really that good, obviously. But
Hey, in fantasy, any team that you got going against Jaguars, start them.
you might have to. You really
If you
might
can make
have
me
to.
eat my words, that's
I
cool.
mean,
That's
But
how I
fuck.
felt about the Panthers.
The only
Yep,
start was
yep.
the only game that they held somebody a decent amount was the opening week against the Dolphins, right? They got blown out in Buffalo.
Yup.
They let up 34, but they obviously get the dub.
Dude, it was halftime. It was like,
It was over. Yeah, the game was
it
done.
done, dude.
So this game is a little interesting. It's 13-0 now.
Yep.
You know, obviously go down and get a touchdown. They're still in the game, right? Anything else on the Jags Colts?
I think we're good, man.
Next game, not really much to talk about. Or actually, sorry, 37-34. Jaguars 1-4. Colts 2-3. Next game, Dolphins 2-3. They beat the 1-4 Patriots 15-10. Came down to the last play. I watched it. Jalen Polk catches the ball back on the post. I didn't know this, but your foot on the going on the back end of the goal line, you have to have your full foot in. If you're going backwards, it doesn't count as a toe. You have to get your heel down.
That is so
It's something along
stupid,
those
bro.
lines.
No, so I guess it's because he was like, it was like they consider that a step. What he
It was
did.
and it was
And
like
when you take a step like that, you have to get the full foot down. Whereas if you're like doing like a toe drag where they do on the sidelines and shit, because they're like tapping their toes and then falling out of bounds, that counts as 2 feet.
see it still to me. It's like there was because they were saying he didn't get his heel down. They were watching the replay, and I've never heard of that.
Dude,
I never knew.
dude,
I
I've seen it happen before.
Oh, I said that was the first for me. That's why I was like, dude. Oh, here we go. Speaking of runners,
Gino.
Gino,
Dude,
there's a flag.
that's honestly
it
a
was
dumb
a
rule. That's
dude.
so dumb.
But see,
dude.
you're that call away from the Dolphins being 1-4. Man.
Okay, so all right, like week 1 with Likely, his toe
Yeah.
was over.
Yeah.
What if his heel went down first?
See, that's
know what I mean?
That's
It's-
where the confusion for me
Even
is.
if
I'd
his
have to
heel
look
went down
into it.
because his toe came down out of bounds, he's out.
See, that's where it's like
if
it's
his
weird.
heel would have if his heel hit the ground and then bounced up and then came
Oh,
back down.
I see what you're saying now.
Like he
I see.
keeps it just on
yeah,
the heel.
yeah,
Yeah, like just his heel, and then his
And his-
foot bounces like half.
So
like
what
even
if
half an inch?
So what
Yeah,
if
I
Polk
see what you're
just had
saying.
his toe and he kept his heel up? Is that a catch?
it would have been a touchdown.
What?
Like you know how he had his toe down first and then his heel came
Well,
down.
he had to
Yeah.
jump and adjust.
I
It
know,
was,
but
really
what
weird.
if he had the like?
So
what
if
if he's
he-
able to keep his foot like
He
his
might have
toe
broke his
down?
toe?
So if he could have how he had his foot down, if he could have somehow lifted it up, then it would have
Dude.
been a touchdown.
You know what? No, it's touchdown. Pats win. That's in my book.
That's how I would have called it. See, if I was the ref, I'd have been like, "You're all
Yeah.
scared. You're all scared to blow the whistle in Foxborough." No, I don't really have much to say other than this. Is if the Dolphins they get the first W since Tua got hurt, right?
Yeah.
And you look at the division. We'll talk about it a little bit more when we get to week.
I think
picks.
Tua might be coming
But
back next week.
It's next week or the week after, but that division's wide open. That
They have a
division
chance,
is wide
bro.
open. You got the Jets reeling, you got the Bills reeling, like you're the Dolphins, and it's like, okay, we squeaked a win out.
We need Bosa to get a sack, by the way.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. With the Dolphins though, is they finally on offense they got the ball to Tyreek. They finally were able to kind of get it
Dude,
going.
you just throw the ball to him anywhere he's on the field.
Dude, I would literally tell him, it was like, if I'm Tyreek Hill, I'd go to Tyler Huntley. He's like, fuck what coach said. I'm running a drag. When I get on the backside of the linebacker, just throw it to me, dude, every time.
Hey, you trying to move off Tua in Felon League or what?
We could talk for sure. It's interesting now that he comes back.
I want to see a trade get made today. After our picks.
Dolphins 2-3, 15. Patriots 1-4. They only had 10 points. Obviously, AFC East, like we said, it's kind of wide
Drake May's
open.
starting next week.
Drake May's kind of interesting.
Drake May.
Pulled the training wheels off.
Yeah.
Commanders 34, Browns 13. Commanders 4-1, Browns 1-4. Commanders obviously red hot. They beat the shit
dude.
out of them. I think he sacked them 8 times.
The big dogs
7
in the
times.
NFC East.
Dude, for real, dude.
They've always when you look at their defense, like you're like, you always knew that they had a good front when you see Payne and Allen, right? But it's like,
well, even they had Sweat and Chase Young, dude.
They had 4 of those guys. All
4 first-round picks, bro. That's
crazy.
insane, dude.
See, imagine if they were able to keep all 4 and then they get Jaden Daniels, right? I mean, Chase Young isn't what everybody thought Chase Young would be. Obviously, he's kind of a journeyman now, but if
he's still on that front, though,
it's
it's
crazy.
Like, dude,
he's
what?
getting one-on-one the whole time.
Yeah.
It's me in the left
he's
or right
so
tackle,
fast
right?
too, bro. That's the crazy part.
Commanders are legit, dude.
Why does it look like Jimmy Butler?
Where at?
One of the guys on the Seahawks look like Jimmy Butler. right there.
Dude, that does look like Jimmy Butler. No, you look at the Commanders, and is he still leading the league in passer rating? He has to be, right? Because he threw. I think it was like 79% on Sunday. Dude, the Commanders are rolling right now.
Joe Burrow might be leading the league.
He was actually
passing
really good.
yards?
No,
not yards,
passing
rating.
efficiency or rating. Yeah, passer rating.
Because he just threw 5 touchdowns last weekend.
That was a big game for him too. Then he had like
crazy.
45 or 50 points. Dude.
I think he has the most passing touchdowns right now because of that. But,
and they're 1-4. See, that's what blows my mind. We'll get into that a little more.
But dude, the Browns, the
Browns are bad. Do they owe him 150 million?
Are we talking QBR or rating?
Just passer rating.
So the top, Joe Flacco.
For real?
Insert a round of applause for Joe Flacco here.
So Joe Flacco's at 115, Burrow's at 113.
Somebody just got hurt.
Who is it?
Matt, we got to see the number here. Debo.
I think that's Jordan Mason, dude.
Is it?
Is that use check?
Oh, that is
it's a
Jordan
black guy,
Mason.
no.
So so it goes Joe Flacco.
Use check, right?
So it goes Joe Flacco, and then out of the people that have played every game, Joe Burrow's next at 113, Baker at 112, Lamar at 107, and then Jaden Daniels at 106. Sam Darnold's at 103.
That's good company to be in if you're a rookie.
Exactly.
That's
bro.
really good company to be in.
Dude, I saw a stat that he has the same first 5, like roughly around the same.
Him and RG3?
RG3, bro.
Their stats are almost
as
identical
his
through their
rookie
first
year.
5 games.
Oh, we don't want to be throwing that out in the air, dude.
It's
Right?
I know. I was like,
Right.
oh, now we're gonna
RG3
curse
was
him.
only looking to run though.
If
too,
Jordan
bro.
Mason's out for the game, So, he's out.
You
dude.
better stay in,
No,
boy.
he's just got the air knocked out of him.
Hey, make it better be like that, Gavin.
I have him in fantasy. I can't get him. I don't want him to be
Yeah,
hurt.
for real. I got him in pigskin. So
See, with the Browns, like, do you look at that roster? We think we talked about it at the beginning of the season.
They have a good
They
roster,
have one
though,
of
dude.
the best rosters. And, dude, Deshaun Watson is bad.
well, he walked off the
he's
field,
done.
bro, when the coach was going to go for on 4th down.
No, yeah,
I read a thing that clip is out of context. I guess that they were just trying to draw them off sides. Anyways.
Oh,
for real?
Yeah, trying to get him.
okay, then never
Okay,
mind.
I got you.
I take that back.
because
What I said.
I saw that clip too, and I was like, "Wow, what a
See,
what a
the
piece
two-
of work." And then I got some context to it, and I was like, "Oh no, that actually makes
Fucking
sense."
piece of work, man.
if you think about it though, with how bad he is so we know now that he doesn't. People in the locker room like him; they don't mind him. It's not that they hate the guy. I mean, obviously, outside of the team, they probably don't like the guy. But
They probably don't
with
hang
the
out with
team,
him outside of.
He's got the respect of the team. The coach is vouching for him literally every press conference. It was funny. I seen it on Twitter. It was like Somebody was at Kevin Stefanski's post-game press conference, and it's like, somebody commented, let me guess, this one's on me, we'll get better, Deshaun's our guy. And you go and watch the presser, and it's, this one's on coaching, we got to be better. And Deshaun's our quarterback. It's literally word for word, and you go back, and he's still saying the same thing. Is they owe him $150 million or $140 million, whatever it is, and that's guaranteed.
What? That's over the next 2 years, 3 years?
3. They got him for 3. They got 3. Or no. You are right too, because they got a 4-year
I'd
deal.
move off him next year, bro.
Dude, you have to eat that money.
Well,
you have to rush it if you're the Broncos.
Well,
Dude.
even if they cut him after next year, it's still
dead.
No, I get
it's
that.
guaranteed.
I
right?
get that. But if you're bad, bro, you draft a quarterback.
Oh, they might have a $150 million quarterback, and they might draft a quarterback next year.
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
you draft a quarterback,
Yeah,
and you're like, all right, you can either sit on the bench or you're cut.
Think about that, bro. As you go from, and it's all, I don't care what anybody says. It's tied to what happened off the field, 100%. Because if you watch the Texans, Deshaun Watson,
Cold, dude.
to this
There's
guy,
another London game this week.
Yeah.
ooh, Jags
Dude,
and Bears. Wow.
they're all over. They're going everywhere, dude.
Germany, Brazil, all these places. No, it's interesting because
Damn, he leads the league.
I think
in
Deshaun
yards.
Watson. I think Deshaun Watson's a piece of shit for what he did on the outside of the.
There was
the
just
field.
another one that came up
Yeah,
too.
and then the shush money
Yeah.
comes popping out, right?
Well, because he's got
Well,
250
especially that big ass
guaranteed.
contract.
Exactly.
He got all that money.
So they gave him all the guaranteed money, knowing that he's gonna have to pay a majority of that to keep people quiet. That's what people were saying on Twitter. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And if you're the Browns, like you're a franchise that obviously genuinely went after Deshaun Watson trying to make a play for a serious quarterback,
So,
right?
Was Deshaun holding out before the allegations?
Yes.
Before the allegations, that's what ended up. That's because he had it went the contract holdout, and then it popped up during the holdout. They were thinking that the Texans knew about this the whole time and that they leaked something out.
Okay.
That was a whole conspiracy that was going on. Twitter's amazing. I love Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter's the best,
Dude, it's so crazy because he was so good for the Texans, bro.
He played in one of the best college football games like I think I've ever seen in my
Who
life.
was it against?
Clemson and Alabama.
Clemson,
He literally
Alabama.
throws out route to Hunter Renfrow, and they beat the boogeyman. And you're like watching Deshaun Watson at Clemson. You're like, dude, this guy's amazing. And then obviously everybody's got demons and skeletons in the closet, whatever, blah blah blah. But what he did is flat weird, honestly, and wrong.
Well, there was like 30-something allegations or something.
If you can find,
Bro.
you can't put 30 people in a room and get them to have the same exact story.
Yeah.
How
Even
do
if
you-
you try.
How do you not go to jail for this shit, dude?
Yeah, plot
You know-
the talks, man.
No, that's what I'm saying is
There was a lot of weird
Bro.
stuff that was going on in Houston. See, there's a part of the that's a part of the reason why they think that it was also the urgency to get him shipped out is because there was a lot of stuff that was being floating around. Again, my sources are Twitter, so let me make sure that I say
Schefter
that.
is his
But
sources.
yeah, the Browns are bad. I didn't think they would be like this. If you're, and you know what it does too is when you have that money tied up in a quarterback like that is you what's automatically on the table. And if I'm wrong, tell me. A rebuild, like you got to go through. You got to talk about going through and blowing some stuff up. I don't think you trade Garrett or anything like
Fuck
that.
no,
but you
that's
trade,
their best player
but
on the
you,
team,
you
bro.
definitely trade some of these pieces,
Yeah,
and it's like we
trade-
need to.
Trade Garrett to Dallas.
Yeah,
Stop it.
man. No, it's a weird. It's a very weird, weird situation there with Cleveland.
What's so sad about Deshaun Watson too is he was a really good player before. Like, did he get injured and then hold out?
Yeah. It was a weird timeline how it played out. That's why the whole thing is just so weird. And look how Houston played it out, dude. Look at what happened with
Dude,
Houston.
they made out like bandits, bro.
Oh man, dude, it's like that one's
They're like pirates right
traded
now,
him
walking
away.
around,
That
dog.
traded him away. They-
might be the worst deal of all time, dude. It was what was it 240 guaranteed?
I think it's 238, somewhere around
That is
that.
insanity. He didn't play it down for them yet. And you're going based off film from what
Yeah,
a
and
year
then-
before?
and then he didn't even play most of the first
Because
year.
he got a what's it called, the commissioner list or whatever it is.
Yeah,
So
non-exempt.
So
or
what I
whatever.
was gonna say was when he got his deal, it was I think it was a 5-year deal,
Yep.
but they made it to where the cap hit the first year was only $1 million.
It was very small. I do remember
so it
that.
didn't affect them
Because
that
they were
year.
trying to gear up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it was.
So it's pretty much a 4-year 238. But if you do 4 over 2, that's like what, 60?
It was like 60. Yeah, it's like 60.
Dude, if you're paying your quarterback $60 million,
So yeah, it's like
year,
57, 58 million. Yeah, that's nuts.
That's what
dude.
Dallas is going to be doing.
that
Well,
is
see,
true.
Dak is. We're talking about Deshaun Watson.
I honestly,
right now,
I
though.
honestly forgot that he signed his deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like thinking in my head. I literally thought about the other day. I was like, dude,
They
Dak,
gotta-
I was
they
like,
gotta pay him.
yeah. I was like, dude, is Dak getting his deal done?
No,
No, that was week one
that's-
though that he got it done, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
and see with somebody like, and obviously, I mean, I hate to take away from the Commanders' greatness with so far this season, but the big story to me is, dude, the Browns are just horrendous.
Yo.
If you're Myles Garrett, there's no way in hell
You're
not
pissed off,
You're not
dude.
thinking about, hey man, I might need out of here.
He's like, I might go be a Raider.
Oh man,
No, he's going to come be a Cowboy.
I could
Miles
see,
Garrett
I could see
and
him
Max
going.
Crosby
I do Miles Garrett and Micah Parsons even. Miles Garrett, dude. What if he went to
gets traded to the
Mi-
Eagles.
No, he would end up with that fucking team.
No,
He
honestly,
would end up
Niners
with the Niners
for a second
man.
round pick.
Oh, dude.
if Miles Garrett goes anywhere, it's either going to be the Niners or the Eagles, dude.
He
I
goes to
swear
the
God.
Chiefs.
Swear
He
to
goes
God.
teams up
No,
with Chris
if he
Jones.
goes to the Chiefs, bro, dude, they're playing. Nah,
Imagine him
if
if
he
Chris
goes to the
Jones.
they have no salary cap. Bro,
There's
at
no
all.
way.
Hey,
No
if
way.
he
No
go-
way.
If he goes to the Chiefs, I'm focusing on college ball.
Yeah, dude, well, it's like,
You know what? This has been the
This has been the press box. We're actually going to shut it down. Commanders are 4-1. Browns fall to 1-4 again, 34-13.
Before we get out this game, Jay Daniels is balling the fuck.
Oh
out.
no, I was gonna say this is
balling
you,
the
you have
fuck
to
out.
put Jaden and give him a couple more weeks, and if it's the same story, he's this consistent, lighting it up. Not just rookie of the year, dude, MVP. Hasn't been a rookie MVP since the great Jim Brown.
Well, yeah, people were talking about C.J. Stroud for MVP last year because he
Well,
was going on a tear for like
I don't
the
even
first
think
10 weeks. or
I don't
whatever.
think C.J. Stroud was doing the numbers that Daniels did through the first
No.
4 or 5.
No,
right?
it took him a little bit.
It took
bro.
him a little bit of time, I think. But see, we're banking on Daniels keeping it consistent like C.J. Stroud
Right.
did, right? So it's like,
Yup,
obviously,
yup.
the hiccup game's going to come. It's going to happen. He's going to have everybody has a bad night. Everybody
Yeah,
has
everybody
a bad night.
does.
Come when they go to Dallas.
But see, if he ends up having it, if he ends up not having it, you're like, what the fuck are we watching here?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Commanders. I know you guys are divisional rivals,
Can't
but
stand 'em.
shout out to the Commanders. They're
No,
they're
you
getting
know,
it done.
You know, it's in division, so I got to have the rivalry.
I can't respect them unless they change their name back.
They got to be the Redskins. Dude, I'll still sit there and be like the Redskins.
Yeah.
It's just one of the sickest names in sports.
I can't call them the
Redskins, dude.
Commanders. I just call them the commies, man. That's
The commies?
That's all it is to me, dude.
No,
I just call
there's-
them Washington. 'Cause
Yeah.
Shout
Nah, I
out,
feel
shout
that.
out to Schlag and Bernal, man. Commanders,
True-
the Comanches,
true
dude.
commies, man.
Commodores, man. Good lord.
Dude, that always kills me.
Oh, dude, that story is so funny, man. He said, "Yeah, the Commodores doing."
The who?
Yeah, you're just sitting there.
The
like,
next
what?
one, the next game, I would prefer not to talk about. If I'm
Oh
being
no,
very
we're
honest.
talking about it.
The Denver Broncos have finally beaten the Las Vegas Raiders, man.
And what were you saying all off season, all the way leading up to this?
Never worried about the Broncos, man. They
Yeah.
can't beat the Vegas Raiders, and look what happened.
Hey,
I got to
Bo
thank
Nix.
them though. Pat Surtain single-handedly benched Gardner Minshew, so I'm happy.
I don't think that Gardner's that bad though, bro.
AOC's better. I just
AOC's
think
not even that good.
he's not either. Bro, we're dealing with trash and trash.
But Gardner Minshew played great last year, bro. That's the problem that I. That's what blows my mind on this.
journeyman type of deal.
Obviously, you watch Raider games more than we do.
He just makes there was this play like
Boneheaded plays, bro.
There was this play, dude. It was 10-0. We're all, it's first and goal. The play design was shit, but it was a little bootleg, little play action outside, and he's running, and Bowers is running with him. He, instead of putting it on him, he floats it, and you got the best cornerback in football probably jumping out, pick six.
That was the pick
so
six
it was
play?
it was a 10-0 turned to 10-7. It could have been 17-0 instead of 10-7, and then from there the floodgates open. Bo Nix is legit.
Hey, Brock Bowers. I saw the highlight for that play. How do you feel?
He's legit.
How do you
That's
feel-
why I'm not tripping about the Devontae thing. I'm
still
not
think-
worried
I
about
still
it.
think it's weird that you guys drafted Brock Bowers.
It made no sense. It still doesn't make sense. But damn, I'm happy it happened, dude. I'm so happy it happened.
Well, it's
The,
it goes,
the Broncos though with Sean Payton with Bo Nix he's not a dink and dunk quarterback.
how old is Bo Nix?
He's 25, 26.
God damn,
He's our age, man. He's freaking.
Oh,
You old motherfucker.
This weekend, isn't it the Broncos and the Chargers
Yep.
play each other?
Herbert and Knicks,
Herbert
man.
Knicks rematch.
That's good from 2019.
Yeah, 5
That's
years ago.
crazy,
Where
man.
was Bo Nix?
Auburn.
What's the bar that you have?
Rolling up some Auburn straight from Oregon, call it Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. His first game was Cowboy Stadium against Justin Herbert and the Ducks. and they came out and won.
As his first start in
See,
college?
Bo Nix wasn't bad at Auburn. His thing is he just wasn't consistent, and then he goes and he just turns into this
Killer.
dude. He's just became elite. And like
Literally turns into Michael Myers.
his thing is, dude, is he's efficient. Like he is the true definition of efficient. And it's not dinking and dunking. Like that offense once they get, I think they need to probably
Some
get
momentum.
if they can
A
draft
rhythm.
a number one wideout, the opposite of Cortland Sutton, because Cortland's not a number one as we know, but he's not bad as a number two either,
Yeah.
right? If they can go through and get somebody like that, they're going to be a problem.
Who
dude.
did they have? They had Judy, and then they had somebody else for a
Sutton,
while, right?
Tim
Judy,
Patrick. They had Tim Patrick for a long time.
Marvin Mims.
Marvin Mims was kind
there
of their guy
there
last
was
year. I think a
somebody
little bit.
else that they had, like when Cortland first got in the league. I'm trying to think of who it was, though, dude. I know the Broncos have been bad for a
Demarius
while.
Thomas, maybe, rest in peace.
I don't think it was.
I don't know. I don't think it was maybe Demarius Thomas around that
think
time.
so.
This game's ended up being a shit show. This is nuts.
Dude, why is it every game that, except for last week?
Last week was sick.
Yeah.
We need a good old Eugene Smith
You know,
to go off.
Eugene-
'Cause
we got off the pod and they
his
turned
name?
it up. Let's just say that.
Good old Eugene.
that his
man.
name?
That is Eugene Smith. Yep.
Should I go by Gino?
Dude, Gino Pie.
Gino Pie.
No, the Raiders. We've moved off of him. Obviously, we're gonna roll with AOC. I think is what needs to happen. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm fully embracing the tank. I'm fully embracing it. If we squeak out 3 fucking wins against teams that we shouldn't beat, and teams, bro, do a Raider. No, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of 7-10. I'm tired of 6-11.
Bro,
Did you guys play on Christmas this year?
If we do, I want us to win that.
I think they got a
And
real chance at winning
Thanksgiving.
the division.
That was an amazing. I love that. I just love that, man. I thought we were going to be able to compete, man. I really thought that we'd probably end up 10-7, 9-8, but no, I don't want to be that guy either. But also,
There's still a lot of ball left.
there's
man.
still a lot of football. I just want a quarterback. I just want a quarterback.
I think
That's it.
they realized that too, man. That
You better tell Santa Claus.
do you think? All right, one question I'm gonna ask.
Hey, I'm like, dear God,
Dear God.
it's me again.
I will ask you this though. Do you think Antonio Pierce is going to be a part of this?
No,
You think he's gone after this year?
no. I think a lot of it was
Because I saw a thing that said that doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild.
he's not. To me, he's more of like a motivator. Like he's not a guy that's gonna manage the game correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like unless
he's
you
like
have
he's a coordinator.
Yes,
is what you're saying. Okay. Like a special teams coordinator, quality control.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you,
You're
man.
like honestly, you should be a fucking water boy.
I'm gonna be serious, dude. He was a great linebacker. I understand that. He's from California. I get all that, but dude, this is the pros, man. Just because you're a fan of all this doesn't mean you need to go through and be, a coach of your team because you grew up in that area. Like,
I feel that.
And the thing is too is I'm not gonna harp too bad on it because I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that we're doing what we're doing.
You're used to this, man.
I'm used to it. It's what it is. It's
As much as I hate saying that to you, dude, I just
never question my loyalty, bro. Ever.
Oh,
I like
dude.
what our offense can do. I hope that it turns into a better rhythm with O'Connell. I don't really know if we're gonna see like a crazy difference, but yeah, Broncos 3-2, man. They look good. I hate to say it, but Denver.
You think they can make
Sean,
playoffs?
yeah. Sean, no,
They haven't made the
I think-
playoffs since they won the Super Bowl. Huh?
I
Right?
know they haven't been there in a long
been
time.
it's been
I
a
don't.
minute.
I will say this: if they can beat the Chargers this Sunday, if they can get it done, look out Kansas City. They beat them
Yeah.
last year. They got the defense to do it. I know they don't got Justin Simmons. Pat Mahomes is a boogeyman, but
They
They got PS2 though, dude.
6 interceptions this year.
yeah, it's crazy. He's
And
like
it's
6 and
and
6.
it's overlooked, bro.
No, nobody's talking
Nobody
about it. Right?
talks about
Yeah.
it one damn bit, bro.
We're talking about it right now.
yeah.
Right. Broncos
hey,
34, Raiders 18. Broncos 3-2. Raiders go 2-3.
You got any other thoughts on that game at
No,
all?
other than the quarterback change, and I'm down with the tank.
What
man.
do you want to see for return for Adams if he does get traded?
Realistically, at the beginning of the year, I think we could have got a first. I really think we could have.
Do you think now a second? Jordan Mason, I think, is coming back.
I would love
next year.
I would love a second. I would love a second. 2/3. I would take a third one year and a third the next year. That would be amazing. The thing is this is what happens is hey man, be careful what you wish for in the league.
Yup.
Be careful what you wish for.
Do you think he's hurt?
No, I don't. I think that's all bullshit. I think the whole story that came out from Jay Glazer is after we lost to the Panthers,
He was just done. He's
he
fed up.
he texts Antonio Pierce. Well, no, I'll rephrase this. He is hurt. He doesn't have his hamstring is hurt. He heard it the Thursday before the Panthers game. He heard it in the practice, I guess, or something through the walkthrough. Wait, no, who did we play? Who did we play before? The Browns game. That's what it was. So the week before the Browns game, he hurts literally one of the last plays in the walkthrough Thursday. He gets hurt out Sunday.
Doesn't play
Things are
against
cool.
the Panthers?
He doesn't play against the Browns.
Oh,
Things are
okay.
cool. That Monday after the Browns game, he calls in or he texts Antonio Pierce, said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." Antonio Pierce thinks it's about the hamstring. He walks in and says, "Hey, I don't want to end my career like this. Like, I want out."
Oh,
And then what does he do?
okay.
This is what pissed me off is then you go on your show, Adams and Adam, whatever the fuck, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm the one who can control what I can control," and it's like, dude, you're the one that wants out.
Yeah.
How if you're a guy in a locker room and you're on a team and you're one of your leaders, one of your leaders up there with Max Crosby, you got to catch that.
That's the second one DK's dropped
You,
tonight.
you got to catch that, man. No, if you're a player in the locker room and one of the guys, like one of the leaders of the team, you're one of the guys you ride with is like, "Oh, I want out," and then maybe starts retracting that because the Saints are dog shit with Derek Carr's injury, not dog shit, but they're kind of in a shit spot with Derek Carr getting hurt, and then the Jets situation. Those are the two teams he wanted to go to. That's not much worse than what we got going on here. It's not. Yeah, do they got bigger names? Well, yeah, obviously.
He's got chemistry with the Jets, like with
Bring
Aaron
him-
with Aaron
but
Rodgers.
see, Hackett's not calling the plays.
Who was?
Todd?
No,
No,
no.
Hackett got relieved. It's Todd Downing now.
No,
What?
yeah,
Todd Downing. Yeah.
Is that like a
So they
quarterback
fired
coach?
Todd
or?
Downing was our OC like a year ago.
Yikes.
So see this.
You go from the Raiders to the Jets.
Well,
Jeez.
then you go. Well, then you go in and you're going to a situation where they're trying to revive what they had in Green Bay, dude. That was 4 years ago, 3 years ago,
Yeah,
4 years
yeah.
ago. Aaron Rodgers is not the same guy as we can see. As much as don't get me wrong, as a football fan, if I wanted Devontae to go anywhere,
he's got a
I would
spot
want
at
him
the
to go to the
table.
Jets.
He's got a spot at the table. A-Rod's got a spot
Yeah,
at the table.
yeah,
bro.
I would want him to go to the Jets, and I'd like to see him tear it up. They're fun to watch.
This hurricane was crazy, dog.
But
Where
realistically,
was that at?
that's
Tampa
Tampa,
Bay.
Tampa, man.
Oh, okay,
Sad,
okay.
sad.
That
Shout
was
out,
the-
shout
that-
out to the people in Tampa.
That
Yeah.
was the Tampa
All
Bay
the linemen
Rays.
out there too, man.
That was the Tampa Bay Rays arena. The
Tampa-
roof got fucked up. It was a baseball team.
Oh, okay, okay.
49ers, they lost. The team we're watching right now, obviously, they lost the Cardinals.
I watched
24-23.
a little bit of
Me
that
too.
game, dude.
The ending, man, that was horrible. Horrible.
Did they fumble at the end? Right.
No, Brock gets hurt, throws an interception.
That's
Big
what
catch,
it was.
Big
dude.
catch right
no,
there.
No. The drive before. So the drive.
Jordan
that-
Mason fumbled.
That's what
They
it was.
they were
That's what
about
it
to
was.
go through and score, and he fumbled the ball, and then they
Yeah.
went down and scored.
That's where I got. That's where.
Yeah.
Because we turned on after the Bears game was over. They flipped to the.
Flip to that one. Yeah.
Well, it flipped to the multi-screen or whatever.
No, that's a big deal. Is
well, that just shows
loss.
that the Cardinals are.
Shout out to Jonathan Gannon.
that fool,
Let's be
dude.
real.
Nah, bro.
After him checking out in the Super Bowl, I understand your spot, but
No,
I'm
he's been a good head coach, though.
dude. They're building something.
Yep,
it's
I
not.
agree. I agree.
And the thing is obviously it's easy to kind of get ahead of yourself and be like, oh my God, the Cardinals. No, but it's like no. If their front office is patient with them and they understand that this may be 2 years, 2 more
Well,
years.
this
probably.
is year 2, and I think they won like 6 or 7
Well,
games
John
last
Gruden
year.
always says rebuild, retool, attack. It's the 3
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
right? So it's like you look at them, you mean you got a franchise quarterback, you got one of the best
Yeah.
young quarterbacks in the
Yeah.
game, you got what they were saying the best young receiver in this past draft. Their offensive line isn't too bad. They're kind of banged up, I think,
They have great defense.
but their defense isn't bad, man. Like they beat the Niners. Now I understand this is we're talking about the Niners kind of on the ropes a little bit here, but that's a big win for the Cardinals.
Well, the Niners, they're a powerhouse, bro. As much as their record says that they're not, they are.
Oh, you line them
the
up against
NFL is
anybody.
wide open
yeah,
right now,
yeah.
dude.
You line them up against. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Dude,
here
I
we
have
go.
Jackson
Here we
Smith
go.
in that weekly league. I love seeing him.
No, that's
Push the ball.
the receiving core for the Seahawks.
It's crazy.
Cold,
If
dude.
Tyler Lockett is your third,
Bro,
dog,
bro.
you got something going on.
Who does
DK
they-
needs to
who's their
start
fourth?
catching these though. Oh,
Yeah, that's where it falls off.
that's where it does fall. Laviska, maybe Laviska
oh,
Shenault.
Chenault.
Oh man, No, shout out to the Cardinals, man. Obviously, I know we're watching the Niners right now. The Niners obviously bounced back in kind of a way. They look good right now.
I agree.
But the McCaffrey injury too, man. Obviously, still
Says
to
like
be
early
determined.
November or something. I
Crazy.
think I
Screw
honestly
you,
think,
Gavin.
bro. What I'm gonna
Screw
say,
Gavin
what I'm gonna say
fleecing
right
me.
now on that injury, bro, is walk away while you still can, bro.
Truthfully, I agree 100%.
Are you talking about McCaffrey?
Yeah, man.
I know.
Especially if it's to the point where they were saying, "Do you see that thing where they were talking about how like it might even hurt to walk?"
Well,
I saw
and
that he came back to practice this week.
What?
Yeah.
No way, man. That's a flat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kenneth Walker
Don't-
touchdown.
Kenneth Walker touchdown.
Don't
Kenneth
get me
Walker
wrong, bro.
touchdown, dude.
Don't get me wrong right now. Obviously, you're the best running back in the league healthy.
Yeah,
I would argue that
yeah.
he's the best running back in the league.
You could
healthy
argue he's
right
one
now.
of the top players
Exactly.
in the league, right?
But you have to think about like what Javid Best when he went up and got hurt.
Oh, and then he just
when he was at Cal, was it Cal?
Dude,
And then he
banged
got
his head
hurt,
out.
and then he got hurt
Then he
again
got
with the
hurt
Lions.
again.
I don't think he ever played again, right?
No, he walked away.
Exactly.
Yeah, he walked. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think he did walk away after the last one. That dude, he was all seized up, and it was nasty.
I'm not saying that that's to that level, but
yeah. Well, he's almost what 30.
28.
So yeah,
But if you have Achilles tendon, it's going to be there forever. Same thing with Todd Gurley, bro. Todd Gurley left the Rams and went to the Falcons for 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, but he had arthritis.
Yeah,
No, he had tendonitis too.
No, but he also had arthritis. He had in his knee. He
Yeah,
had
he had
arthritis in
arthritis
his
real
knee.
bad.
But I think he had.
No, he couldn't even bend his knee, dude. That's what they were saying, right? His leg
Maybe
is,
it was just arthritis. Yeah, it's
No, but
something.
he had both though, because you are right, because they were literally talking about Todd Gurley had tendonitis, and I don't know if it's the same knee, but I know that he had arthritis though for sure, and because I remember they were specifically saying it would hurt sometimes if you walked on concrete.
See,
Kamaru Usman, the UFC fighter right
I was
now,
about to ask you
his
about-
knees, dude, he had to walk on grass everywhere he went for a long time.
Oh, come
you
on.
you go every play to DK down here, bro.
You have to.
I don't care who
have
you are,
to.
what other receiver
Hey,
you have, bro.
you know what's
no.
so sad about Todd Gurley is he was such a good.
Oh, he
football
was
player,
good,
dude.
man. Todd Gurley at Georgia,
I think
dude,
it
the
was-
boogeyman, bro.
He
I
was
think-
he was the best running back in the league.
Oh,
Probably.
And
oh,
when
dang.
he came into the league too, he was.
You gotta catch that.
Was he rookie? Was he rookie? No.
Dude,
Didn't he win MVP or something?
No, he didn't win MVP.
Or that year they first
don't
went
get-
to LA. The first year they went to LA.
Dude,
they
the
had Todd
MVP is
Gurley.
a quarterback award,
No,
bro.
but he got something right. Didn't he?
He got
get
offensive player of the
offensive
year.
player. That's what it was. Sorry.
I think he was rookie of the year, but I know
Touchdown.
he has offensive
Touchdown.
player of the year. See, that's
You
who you
go
to.
there. Oh,
What?
Did he step out with his right foot?
No,
I don't even think you take a field goal here. I think you go for it right
I
here,
agree.
dude. I think you
I'm
go
with
for
that.
it. It's 3 possessions.
Show the replay. Come on. Did he step out?
but no, going back to that, dude. I know that Todd Gurley, when it came down to it, dude, it was
Look
like,
how high he just jumped.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way,
Dude, he's
Keep
a
going.
freak.
Oh, shout out to the ref. That's a good
Hey,
call. Right,
I think,
ref.
like-
Isaiah Likely right there.
I think like two
Same
years
deal.
ago, dude, he was still leading the league in touchdowns since he came in the league.
Yeah.
that's
or
nutty.
even last
yeah,
year.
that's nutty.
Well, dude, the coaches that he was playing with, they're like, hey, you can-
McVay.
yeah, was it just McVay that he had?
Well, no,
I think-
Jeff Fisher.
I
It
think
was
he started
Jeff
with
Fisher.
With, like, 1 or 2 years?
Yeah.
Dude,
Because didn't he
Oh.
get drafted in 2014 or 15?
15, I think, maybe 14. One of-
20, Gurley would have been
Because I think was 2017 Sean McVay's first year.
2016.
Gurley. I think Gurley got drafted in
I can't remember,
2016.
dude.
We'll
That's
look
so-
this up.
I don't
It's
think
almost
it was,
10 years
I don't think
ago.
it was 2016.
Dude,
was
so
his first
Todd
year.
Gurley didn't even play that long, bro.
Because wasn't with Jared Goff? Wasn't Jared Goff with Jeff Fisher his first year, which was 2016?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think McVay was first year was
Dude, that's
17.
so crazy, bro. That his
He was 10th overall 2015. You are right. Because 2016 was Jared
he
Goff.
didn't even
Good
last
call.
10 years, bro.
Yeah, that's the devastating
That's what I'm saying.
kind of
with
side.
this- and you got another thing too.
And
with
C-Mac
the
has it
CMC.
in both of his
He also
Achilles.
tore his ACL twice.
Yes,
this guy kind of looks like a young Ron Rivera to me.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, I'm not a Seahawk guy, but that vest is clean.
Dude, just
a guy-
that,
he's
that
a guy-
throwback
need-
shit
They
is
just
nice, bro.
they need to keep they need to keep these throwback uniforms, dude. They're so clean.
Most of the
man.
throwback uniforms in the league.
To me, that's the best one. I'm not gonna lie. To me, personally, that's my favorite one. I like that.
I love our Kelly Greens that we have.
Those ones are right up there too.
The Broncos throwbacks this weekend were nice.
Clean. I don't even.
Oh, those
like
are
those
so
are sick,
clean, dude.
Sick. They should keep that blue and orange. They should keep that. I don't like that they went to this navy kind of deal. No, and even another good one is I wish the Bills would go to the red helmet. I wish they'd go back to the red helmet, clean Jim Kelly.
You remember when Josh Allen had that helmet out for practice?
They're like, oh my god,
yeah, they're like, hey, bringing it.
His visor's just dark as shit, dude.
But going back to that injury though,
yes,
I think CMC. I think you try to see if you can come back this year. If you can't, bro, you bounce. You call it good. You call it a career, bro.
Just retire. Just walk away. Especially if it's as bad as people saying it would hurt to walk.
Exactly.
When I heard that from going back to Twitter, there was a guy that was talking about his injury and Rashee Rice's injury. And you were going to say something good?
Well, I was just going to say the way McCaffrey takes care of his body, like they talk about all the time, like even when he was growing up and shit, the way his dad would tell him,
I've heard that too.
You can't do this, you can't do like you can't drink soda, you got to go to bed by like 8 o'clock or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like you can't go out in the sun without sunglasses and a hat and shit like that, just so you don't you're not working any extra muscles that you don't need. So I think the way that he takes care of his body, if he knows that he's good to come back, he's gonna come back.
That's actually a good point. If it was that bad, he probably would have already walked away.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
The way he takes care of his body, I think if it was bad enough, he would already be like, I'm good. But and also he's a football player. They all got that competitive drive.
They got the ego. They got that little sliver.
The whole thing with Tua,
No, it isn't. You both actually make really good valid points. That's actually a good point. If it was as severe as we're probably putting it out to be, he probably would have already walked away.
That feels way better already.
And if you think about it though too, man, like you already have the stigma of you got 5 years as a prime running back in the NFL, maybe.
He could be argued as one of the best running backs of all time, dude.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, dual threat running back.
Dual,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pass catching and running back, yeah, for sure. You could definitely throw him up there. When he's healthy, he's the best running back.
In the league,
for
bro.
sure. It's
1A, 1B with Derrick Henry, maybe.
Yeah.
A full go healthy, right?
What did he miss? He missed 2 seasons practically, right?
Yes, sir.
He got that big injury in Carolina.
Yeah,
2 big injuries.
Because he missed the 1 year, and then he came back the next year, and he was I think he was there for 1 or 2 weeks, and then he injured himself again and was out for the rest of the season.
We talked about this, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Because
I had him in fantasy both years, bro.
He got hurt in Carolina twice. Then he went to. He's had kind of okay health.
I think he missed
some games.
I think he missed one game, maybe one game.
Okay. Yeah, we're obviously get back to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Niners. Cardinals 24, Niners 23, 24, or both are 2 and 3 right now. We're obviously watching the Niners. They're up 16-7 or 16-3. Should be 16-7.5.
Only if DK wore a size smaller shoe.
Yeah, dude, quit jumping so high, DK. Packers 24, Rams 19. Packers 3-2, Rams 1-4. I'm gonna give you flowers on one thing. You are right about Matt Stafford.
I think as long as he's playing, they get a shot, bro.
Dude, they've been in every game they've played, and the thing is though, is they win these games if they have Puka and Cup. Yeah. They win these games. Bottom line, obviously too. This other thing is the offensive line. I don't know how the injuries are with the offensive line. The Packers,
they're bad, dude. They're bad.
It's still bad. It still have to be bad. No, the Packers though. The Packers are 3-2, quietly 3-2. Like they're it's weird, man.
They should have beat the Eagles.
They probably should have. If you look,
we
at
had a
this,
listener talk about that, Gavin. So stop.
If you look at this, Jordan Love back to good. He's back to normal. His knee's good. Whatever it is.
He balls out, dude.
Dude, they're still a contender, obviously, in the North. They're definitely there. It's a juggernaut, like we talked about in the division. But dude, the Packers, they looked all right. They looked back to normal. Shout out to the Rams defense too, man. Sean McVay is a top coach in the league. Sean McVay is up there 100%. I really feel like if they had Cup and Nakua, they're not 1-4. They're probably 3-2.
I was about to say
at worst 2-3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So them trading away all of their draft picks and everything got them a Super Bowl win, But could you just imagine if they had all their draft picks over the last few years, how good their team could actually be with McVay and all those draft picks? Like,
it wasn't even, you would think if beforehand when you're like, oh, they're going all in on the Super Bowl. It's like, dude, after that Super Bowl, the Rams are screwed, right? Dude, they've held up right. They drafted. They obviously can't replace Aaron Donald, but they drafted 2 guys that could hop in and kind of replace.
And they
that.
already have chemistry with each other too,
because they played at Florida State.
Exactly.
And Fisk and Jared Verse. Jared Verse will probably end up being I don't know, Dallas Turner's still cold, but those 2 are probably going to be the best edge rushers out of the class.
Are they playing on the same side too?
I think so.
See, and you can run stunts because they're like, hey, let's
they know exactly where to go
that's
too.
What I'm saying,
yeah, that's
bro.
big. That's big. And yeah, no, it was a good game. I actually enjoyed this one. It was a solid game. Rams, they were kind of making a comeback. It was 4th down. They ran this little. They had their tight end kind of do a little fake outside and then come in on a slant. Packers safety making a good play. Packers 3-2. Rams 1-4. They won 24-19. Team we're watching right now, Seahawks. They lost to the Giants. Giants 2-3. Seahawks obviously 3-2. It was 29-20.
Packers game still.
Oh yeah,
Xavier McKinney.
Oh,
he's got a pick in every game. So
that
far.
is crazy. And he almost got another one off of Stafford. He dropped one.
I think
he had the pick in that game, and then he dropped another one. Crazy.
So what's it called? The year before, was it last year? Because Diggs got hurt last year, right? Or was it?
Yeah.
Was
2
it
years
last
ago,
year?
Diggs was on that tear.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, last year was Diggs got hurt.
I think the only reason why he didn't win the DPOY was just because of the yards that he let up. Obviously, he had 10 picks? Was it 10 or 11?
It was 11, I thought,
I
right?
think he had 11.
Yeah.
So, and then you got to
That
think.
was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But then you got to think last year. How many did Bland have? 9, 7, 8, somewhere
Something
around
like
there.
that. And he had 5 pick sixes.
What's in the water,
5
man?
pick sixes.
See, but at the same time, if he's not going to win DPOY having 5 defensive touchdowns, it's like, bro, I think he's a dark horse to win it. I'm gonna say that right now. If he keeps this if he has an interception every game, that's 7. That's a record.
Obviously. Yeah.
But
if he gets a pick in every game, they don't give it to him, dude. They need to revolt.
that's what I'm saying. But if
what is the record? 15?
14.
14. Who
But-
was it?
Fuck, like the 50s.
Yeah, it was
It was like way back in the day.
Was it? No.
Nobody knew how to throw then.
Yeah.
And they had fucking stick 'em on their hands.
Yeah, they had
Everything was
pine tar,
legal back
man.
then.
Yeah, dude.
But what I'm gonna say is the
He's your boy.
the MVP is a quarterback award as much as the DPOY is a pass rusher award.
I'm sorry. On top of the topic of
Yeah.
Devontae Adams with the Taco Bell commercials, dude. It's like, dude, we're sitting there thinking, and I was like, I can't remember. It was
Someone's got a Taco Bell in his house,
It's
dog.
like, you know how big your fucking house would have to be to have a fucking Taco Bell, dude?
But
No, but McKinney though. So,
but-
and that's money well spent.
Exactly
For the Packers.
exactly.
That's money well
But,
spent, bro.
I said the MVP is a quarterback award just as much as the
damn.
DPOY
That's
is a
devastating.
pass rusher award nowadays.
Yeah.
That's
I was gonna
why
say
I
they're
live here.
you know they're gonna give it to you're probably gonna give it to TJ.
No, he's going to get
Miles.
snubbed again. That's
That
how it
is
goes
true.
every year.
That is true. Who won it last year?
Miles Garrett. And TJ Watt cleared him in every category.
Yeah,
Should've
I
been
don't know.
Deron
I don't
Bland.
know. I don't know.
It should have. No, you're right. It should have been. Did you get 5 D?
Oh yeah, Deron Bland.
put
That's
up
what you're talking about.
5
9 picks. Yeah.
No, I don't know how
Well, yeah,
many.
and then he had 5 pick sixes.
defensive touchdowns.
That's
bro.
nutty. That is nutty.
That-
Yeah.
He broke the record for
You
pick
would,
yeah.
sixes.
you would think you would have it locked up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's
I see
coming.
what you're saying.
But at the same time, bro, it's like, dude, what more does a defensive player outside of a pass rusher got to do to win that award?
Imagine how much what a year you'd have to be a defender and win MVP.
I think the last person to do that was LT, bro, in the '80s, bro.
Yep. Or no,
He's
no.
the
Aaron Donald didn't win MVP.
Lawrence Taylor's the only defensive player to win MVP.
It's Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, you are right. That is right.
It's crazy because you think of like Ray Lewis or Ed Reed not winning.
Wasn't
some shit
Aaron
like
Donald
that.
in the running for MVP?
Oh, he better have been.
I think he finished second. Dude, I don't know why I keep yawning. Oh my god. Fuck.
You gotta wake up.
I get,
Let's go get some Red Bulls.
yeah, right.
If another person that should have won an MVP is JJ Watt. The year he went on offense
yeah.
too.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You know what I mean? He won DPOY. Why not give him the fucking MVP
Yeah, why
too,
not
bro?
give him MVP? Yeah, that is a good.
That's
That's
the
actually a good
quarterback
point.
award.
It is a quarterback.
That's what
award.
I'm saying, bro. One thing, NFL needs to change that fucking standard right now.
Yeah, they need to
I don't
drop
care.
that.
It's bullshit.
It should be a conversation.
CMC should have won it last year. Tyreek Hill should have won it last
I
year.
think Tyreek Hill should have won it
That's
last
what I'm
year.
saying. It's
If
just
I'm being honest,
one of those two
yeah.
should have won it over.
He was nuclear, man.
CeeDee Lamb had a fucking great year too.
Oh yeah, who won MVP last year?
Lamar.
Lamar.
He had like 3,500 yards.
I think Dak should
Okay.
have won it over Lamar.
I agree. I think they should.
The one knock was the defense was carrying him, but then it's like Lamar has the number one defense. What's
I
the
think-
difference?
Yeah, what is the dude?
They should do the NFL honors before the playoffs
Yeah, that is
because
true.
I think that they put the playoffs
Regular season award type of deal.
Yeah,
I
you know what
got
I mean.
Giants 29, Seahawks 32.
Crazy, dude.
They
Crazy
won
game,
on a block
bro.
field goal. The Seahawks were about to tie it to send it to overtime.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then Daniel Jones, honestly, man,
His money well spent, baby.
yeah, money well spent, right? No, yesterday's price isn't today's price. No, Daniel Jones. Shout out to Daniel Jones. I'll give him that. It's not pretty. It's not the. He's never gonna be a top.
All that
quarterback.
matters is the wins and losses, bro.
Daniel Jones is playing better than Patrick Mahomes right now.
the numbers. If we're going off of numbers, you're strictly going off of numbers. Daniel Jones is better than Pat Mahomes right now. Thank you for saying that. You look at the Seahawks. I have it right here. They dropped 2 straight. They're on the verge of dropping 3 straight. Is okay. Now you start having conversations about is Geno the guy for the future? Blah blah. Blah. Now I understand.
Is this his last year there?
Yeah. See, this is last year, but Daniel Jeremiah made a good point. This was before the 2 skids, the 2 losses. If Geno goes get 12 wins, 13 wins, and Seattle's not wanting to pay him, Carolina might. You know what I'm saying? There might be a team out there that might end up wanting to pay him. Or, obviously we don't know what's going to end up happening with, like what, Tennessee. I mean, who are other teams that need quarterbacks right now that I'm thinking about? There's not. That's an interesting thought, man. I'm thinking about it. Who? Obviously us. I mean, I would hope that we're not going to go pay $60 million for Geno Smith. But if we're talking Geno
That would
Smith
be
or
crazy.
I think
I
a
would
lot
leave
of
the pod.
A lot of the teams that need quarterbacks got rookies this year.
yeah, they all got guys. No, we're on the because we're coming into the new age. We're definitely coming in because the vets now are Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Lamar, and they're still young
That's
as shit.
insane, dude.
We're on the verge of probably the best, not the best quarterback time ever. Obviously, there's got
I
to be
would
a lot
say
to
about
happen.
5 years ago.
10
no,
years ago.
Yeah,
10
10 years ago was the
man.
prime, bro.
No, it was the last prime quarterback era is Rivers, Breeze, Roethlisberger, Brady, Manning.
That's when there was still a run game.
I would even
dude.
throw Tony Romo in there. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yep.
Donovan McNabb, like
8-8 every year.
dude. Hey, the one thing with the Tony Romo thing though is I stand by it. They got fucking hosed in that Packers. Des Bryant caught that ball, man. I will not. So you know, is I'm not being a
Why'd you have to
homer
bring
here.
this up?
No, because that game actually pissed me off, and
This is why Gavin hates the Packers so much.
no, I understand it. Oh, I get it. No, I would be the same way.
And then Dak's rookie year too. That fucking
Jared Cook, dude.
Oh,
Shout out
fuck
to
that
Raiders,
guy.
Jared Cook, man. Jared
Fuck
Cook.
Jared
Hey,
Cook.
we paid him a bag because of that,
Oh,
dude.
fuck, man.
29-20. Not much to say about the Giants
Yeah.
Seahawks game. Seahawks struggled again. We're obviously talking about them right now.
Yeah.
Cowboys Steelers game-winning touchdown, final seconds to Tolbert, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
On fourth and goal.
That's crazy.
That
My butthole
sequence
was clenched.
The sequence was crazy. Shout out to a Landon Roberts, bro. To have the balls to just say, because he knows in his head, and shout out to Dowdle too, knowing that you're gonna jump over a line like that and know you're gonna get hit. See, that's the play in football where I'm like, okay, whoever's on both sides of that, hard, because you know when you're gonna get the ball and you jump off, dude, you're gonna get cracked.
Yep.
And see, Roberts took off, dude. And I watched the hit, and I'm like, dude, and the fact he held on to it too. Shout out to him. And then turn around, out route, win the game.
Yep.
That's a big sequence.
Yeah,
because it could have been flip flopped right there, man.
That third down play was crazy with that fumble right there, dude.
It was a big hit.
Hey,
dude.
when it happened though, me and Garrett were watching it together. Dak dove on the ball. I was like, hey, at least he wasn't like Cam Newton.
This is how you know I'm out of it. It's the fucking Cowboys. I'm sorry, Gavin. Thoughts on the game? That's what I had first. I'm so sorry.
No, dude, is a stressful game to watch.
I watched it till halftime. Just
Dak,
'cause it was
Dak,
like
Dak played all right. There was some plays where the whole jump ball or CD's yelling at him, whatever. I think that was all blown out of proportion. Bro.
Yeah.
I think he was saying jump balls, like he was like saying throw a jump ball, but it looked like he was saying subpar throw.
No, yeah.
Subpar throw. And I'm like, dude,
like, you fucking suck.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's like you can take any interpretation from fucking Liberty. And what I love, dude, is I can't stand him sometimes, dude. He's just, the older he gets, the funnier it is. Chris Collinsworth. It's like, oh, here's a guy. When he says, he's like, I'm gonna, because he doesn't know what he's saying, so he goes, I'm going to leave it up to you to interpret what he's saying. It's like, well, no, Chris, why don't you tell us what he's saying? The
He said, well, if you want me to tell you.
People on Twitter were like, they should have, Mike Tirico should have been like, Chris, well, tell us what he said. If you understand what he's saying. He's all blasting them. No, it was a great game, honestly, man. It was a really good game.
I literally, just because I work so early in the morning,
Yeah,
bro.
the game got delayed and it was hella late.
Dude, it was halftime. It was like 9 o'clock. I'm like laying there, and I'm like, I am not finishing this fucking game.
yeah.
Well, dude,
I got
that
it to
game-
halftime,
It
bro.
wasn't even
so-
over till like 1 in the morning on
Yes,
the East Coast.
yeah.
Dak's the
I'm not trying
first.
to-
Dak was saying Dak's the first
First
quarterback.
to throw a touchdown in the same
Dude,
game on 2 different days.
That's
That's a
that'll
crazy
never
stat,
happen. That
bro.
might not ever happen again.
Fuck
yeah,
no.
that might not ever happen again.
I'm just happy it was Dak, man.
No, I'll be honest though.
It's all right, dude. It's all right.
That's a big win for. We're gonna look back on this because to me, Steelers will be a 10-win team. I think obviously the Cowboys definitely probably gonna
10
win
wins,
10
at
wins for
least,
sure.
at least.
Hopefully, we got a gauntlet coming up.
I was gonna bring that up. This is a big win for you guys to have. So you mean if you were to drop a game in this stretch that you guys have, it's not as bad as if you were 2-3.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Steelers reeling off 2 losses, they need a second wide receiver, man. They have no
They
other
should trade
option.
for Devontae.
They should trade. They need to get rid of George Pickens.
He's a diva.
That
dude.
guy is bad. That face mask grab at the end, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And today, do you see what he was saying to the media? And they're asking him a question, like they're being like polite about it. Is like it was something about the face paint rule in the league, and he's like, oh well, I don't know if you know it, but I wasn't in the league back then. And it's like he's just being kind of condescending, kind of being passive aggressive as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
dude,
dog, what have
just
you done to
What have you done to warrant you saying you're a top
Exactly.
receiver?
Exactly.
Because if you throw him on a lot of these other teams, he ain't wide receiver 1,
wide receiver 2, maybe even 3,
wide
bro.
receiver 3.
If you throw, we'll say Seahawks, bro, he's the wide receiver 3 all day.
Oh yeah.
Wide
4?
receiver 4, you think?
See, there's an argument with Tyler Lockett.
I agree.
There's an
I agree.
argument. I'm not saying George Pickens sucks. I'm not saying nothing like that. I just think his attitude shit.
Yep.
He's a freak though. He was a freak at Georgia for sure, but he couldn't.
The one thing,
couldn't stay on
the
the
one
field.
thing that turned me off of George Pickens was when he gave up on blocking, bro.
Oh yeah.
Last
yeah.
year,
Well, there was
that-
even some plays on this last game with the Cowboys game.
Like I said, bro, I only watched till halftime or whatever, and I didn't really notice a lot of it. Cause
No,
it
I
was,
got you.
What it was 6-3 at halftime or some shit.
Yeah, it was
It was low scoring. There was a lot of defense being played.
Oh, it was
But-
the Cowboys defense, man. They
Yup.
kind of it was obviously
points, bro.
wet.
I mean,
It was a
20
wet
points,
game.
It's
bro.
the Steelers. It's the Steelers.
Yeah. That is true. They need the thing is too is if you're watching the Steelers or if you're a Steeler fan, and kind of in my opinion is you gotta at some point let Justin just let it go. Like
Yup,
you gotta
yup.
let him just. And then if you're Justin too, dude, you can't just go through George, second option. Oh, I'm gonna run. You can't do that. You can't. You're not gonna last in the league. The
Yup.
only person that could get away with doing that if they wanted to is Lamar fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
And look what he did. We were just talking about this. Became a passer first. You got to let Fields do that because if you don't, you're gonna start losing a lot of these games.
I agree.
And that defense is too good. They got too
Dude,
good of a defense.
they've been this way since the last year of Big Ben, bro.
Since the last year of Ben Roethlisberger. And see, T.J. Watt had a play in the game too when you guys were on the goal around the red zone, right? And then he forced a fumble or what was that? There was something in the game where TJ because he took off his helmet, was all freaking out.
Oh,
It
that was
cracking
his
me
that
up.
was his 100th sack.
Yeah,
that
it
was in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, so it was like
Was it his 100 sack or was it the sack fumble?
it was a sack
It
fumble,
was a sack
but
fumble,
it got him
but
the
it,
100th.
it was
sack.
his 100th
Yeah.
sack though.
See that's a perfect example of that. That's one of the guys in the league that's you could say him. Like that's
Dude, I'm
him.
telling you, bro.
That's
As long
him.
as number 90's on the field, bro,
It's
they have a chance to win every game, bro. I'm telling you.
and that's why it's a big
Maybe
it's
they
a
need
big
to-
win
Maybe
for
they need to start
Dallas,
throwing him on offense, dude.
right?
Like his brother.
Let's throw him on quarterback. Let's see what night he's got a quarterback.
Can't do any worse than Justin.
If he was
Fields.
the starting QB, dude, that'd be insane.
That's
starting
what
QB
I hate.
Some
and,
NFL street shit.
So you know why else you go for a touchdown and not a fucking field goal down there? It's because the Niners got the ball to come out of half.
Yup.
You go for a
I
touchdown
agree.
right there. That is.
Well, they're in the red zone. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we're reading this right now. Red zone offense. Last week they were 1 for 6 for the Niners, and tonight they're 0 for 2.
But they're in the red zone right now.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Dude, that is a really for an offensive
Mine.
oriented coach.
What is the even? They have all the besides CMAC, but you can throw any running back in that system, bro, and they're gonna do something.
We need a Jordan Mason touchdown is what we need.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
George Kittle touchdown.
Oh
right there.
my goodness. What a that was an amazing throw.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it was.
Shout out to Red. I know he's probably freaking out right now.
Oh yeah,
That
he's
was
going
a
crazy,
big play.
dude. They're mollywhopping these fools right now, dude.
Oh, game's over. This game now the game's
The
over.
only way,
Yeah.
You got to go out.
We
I
still
mean,
got two
obviously,
quarters.
See, George Kittle-
they let the Cardinals. They let
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a touchdown.
they let
dude,
the
those are
Cardinals.
clean, bro. His cleats, those are
Jordans?
clean. Oh.
They were up on the Cardinals like it was like 17-7 or 17-3 or something. It was something along those lines, and they let them come back. So maybe.
Well, I
you are
know
right.
that. I know I saw a stat today that Purdy has not looked good in the second half of games this year.
He did
Well,
kind
he
of
just
fall
looked good
off.
right there.
That
No,
was-
no, he
that
looked
was-
good coming out. Yeah, no, I know,
He let his nuts hang on that throw.
but
right?
I have a lot of like watching that receiver show.
That's
bro.
the only place that ball could be thrown,
Exactly.
bro. That was an amazing throw.
One thing when I watched that receiver show, bro, George Kittle, I gained a lot of respect for that fool, bro.
Different.
Because all in the show, all he said was, "All I care about is winning games." He said, "I don't care if I have a catch. I don't care if I have negative yards." He said, "I want to go out and fucking hit somebody. I want to put somebody in the ground." It's like, okay, if you have a dude like that on your team,
Yeah, you're gonna get somewhere.
you're gonna
Yeah,
win, bro.
yeah.
You're gonna win.
Yeah, that's the right mentality. I'm sorry, back to the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. I
Yeah,
just
Oh, back to
Cowboys,
this game,
Cowboys,
I was-
Steelers though.
I was excited to see Rico Dowdle finally got something going
He
this
went
week.
off. He was
Did he hit over 100 yards, right?
I think he was
close
right
to
there.
it?
He was right
I
there.
think maybe
though.
total yards, but
He had a
Okay,
he had a really good receiving
fantasy day?
touchdown.
Good
yeah,
fantasy
yeah,
day?
no, he definitely
Okay,
did.
okay.
Yeah. He had a really good receiving touchdown.
yeah.
Though. He's that's what you want to see is you have a running back one.
yeah, and
there
I was
for a
excited to
little
see
bit.
him finally get going, especially against this defense. You know, the Steelers got a great defense, so
One of the best.
to
The,
see
the
that-
best they don't make him like the Steelers defense for
to,
sure.
to see him get going against them it was nice to see. So I hopefully they can just keep that up, because I don't know what happened to Zeke. Like I feel like he's not really involved that much.
I just saw something today that he's upset with his role on the team.
No, it did, I saw the
or maybe not
he
upset,
wasn't
but something
upset.
about
He
it.
was just
Probably frustrated. I would just like anybody as a football
he just wants to
player.
play.
You just want to play, man. Even if you're out there just blocking somebody, dude. But
Yeah.
you can't do that when you got a guy like Dowdle having a good game like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you said, dude.
Although I do think that Zeke is one of the best pass blocking running backs in the league.
because he's not afraid to get in there. That is for
sure?
sure.
I'm like his last snap. No, I'm just playing. I'm
Dude,
just fucking. I'm
We're
just
not-
fucking with you,
fuck
dude.
you.
Nah, he.
That was stupid. I don't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Any final thoughts on the game? Then you pumped for your team or what?
I was just glad we could pull off a dub. You know, it came down to
and then
that.
the way you guys won, that's
is your
shows a lot of heart.
it's momentum too, man.
is your bye week next week, right?
Yeah, it's after this week.
So if you
we
guys-
play the Lions this week, and then we got a bye.
If you guys go out 3-3, 4-2, though, that's not bad.
No, see that it could
It's
have been
not bad.
it could have
It's
been
not
worse,
bad.
especially
Yeah.
going into playing a team like Detroit.
Obviously, you don't want to go in with
Yeah,
a loss
yeah.
like that right into a bye week. But if you guys can take out Detroit,
Ooh,
dude,
Raiders and Chiefs on Black Friday.
we gotta do a pod.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking with you.
yeah, that's I don't even. Yeah,
No, that's
Yeah,
that's Thanksgiving
yeah.
weekend, so we'll be doing the
Oh,
pod
yeah.
like a different day.
We'll do it like Wednesday.
probably. Yeah, we'll probably do that. And speaking of those guys, or actually, sorry, Cowboys 20, Steelers 17, both teams 3-2. Monday night game, Chiefs 26, Saints 13, Chiefs 5-0. Saints go to 2-3.
Dude,
They
the
dropped
Saints look
3 in a
bad,
row.
bro. Ooh.
I love
Ooh, kickoff
return touchdown. He redeemed himself.
I don't
After,
know
no, he's
about
got caught.
touchdown.
Go Chanel.
No, he's gone.
No, that's
Dude, that's a spark right there, bro.
That's a different game now.
That's a
You're
spark.
right. I should have said anything. That's a different game.
No, Seth, this is because you said something.
This is because I said something.
that-
The Raiders aren't going to win the Super Bowl.
Dude, when you get a special teams
It's
touchdown,
massive,
bro.
massive. A punt block.
That increases
Yo,
your odds
dude.
to win by a lot.
Oh my gosh, bro.
But I
And
mean,
this is
they still got to get things.
what
going
did I
on
say
It's
about
the
the
third
Niners looking
level.
different, bro?
If you're
bro.
Shanahan right now too, you finally
pissed
you
off,
exercise
dude.
the demons in the red zone, have a great throw, and then your special team just comes out and just shits the bed.
Exactly.
So this
That's
is
a big play.
This is also it's nice for the Seahawks, but at the same time, it also kind of sucks because that means the defense has to go back out on the field.
Well,
After
then,
but
just-
they have
after
they got a
just
little
going
mo.
down.
They
But
got
they
a
have
little mo.
momentum, though,
Yeah.
dude.
If you could force a 3 and out here,
Oh, that'd be big.
then you need a DK bomb.
Jackson Smith.
Somebody.
Both.
Somebody. Yeah, we need both. Derek Carr got injured. I want to just the listeners, just so you guys understand this, is I don't hate Derek Carr, the
Yes, he
person,
does.
the human. I don't know him, but the
Don't
player,
lie.
the player is one of the most frustrating players you'll ever watch in your life. He has a play where the Saints are first drive of the game, and he's like falling away, and he like just hucks it up the sideline. I think it was double coverage. I was going to say quadruple coverage, make it worse, right? It was double coverage and throws it right to the Saints, dude. And then he does the whole, oh man, you know that face you see? You watch Derek Carr and you watch him with the frustration.
I'll get him next time.
Oh man, it's like, dude. No, I didn't see what I love. What I love to see is the Saints fans finally waking up to seeing. I know they didn't like him last year from Saints, but Saints Twitter. I think it pops up because
He
I'm
was a
always
free
looking for like
agent,
Derek
right?
Carr shit.
He was a free agent last year, right?
No.
Or did you trade him?
No, we trade. No, he was a free agent. We let him walk.
How many years did they get him on a deal? Was it 3 or 4?
It's 3, yeah. But they're letting Spencer Rattler go at it now because he got hurt. He hurt his oblique. So they're rolling with Rattler.
That's such a weird injury. To
It is.
me,
It
dude.
was a weird the way that
Isn't
he
the
like.
oblique in the arm?
I thought it was in the leg. What
I
is
thought it was in the stomach.
the
No, I really don't know where this is at.
oblique?
dude.
Is the asshole.
I think it's in the arm.
Whoa. I'm like, whoa, what are we talking about
whoa,
here?
dude, bleep it out.
Wrong pod, wrong pod.
I think it's in the arm because I'm pretty sure baseball players get a similar injury.
like it's more common in baseball players.
yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, oblique arm.
No,
he-
Gavin was wrong.
Lower half of
just
the
kidding.
ribs around. Oh no, sorry. It is one of the outermost abdominal muscles extended from the lower half of the ribs down to the pelvis, so on the side.
Okay, so it's gonna affect
it's
a lot.
it's a
then.
week to week injury, and it's on his throwing side. That's what I guess so. So
That's a weird injury.
it's an interesting. He like landed weird, and yeah, it was weird. The Chiefs. The worst thing that could happen ended up happening in the game. Kelsey and Mahomes are on the same page now.
Oh yeah,
They're on the same page, dude. No matter what, it's a trouble.
It just showed a graphic, dude. Arizona's 2-0 in the division. San Fran's 0-2 in the division.
For real?
For real.
Damn. I
Oh,
guess
man.
they did lose to the Rams and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Are we going to start seeing a bunch of offense now? Is that what we're going to start
That's what we
seeing?
need.
I hope not.
Kind of cool.
What's it called?
Chiefs look good. Chiefs look good, dude. The defense, Steve Spagnuolo. dude.
Fucking Mahomes doing a bounty gate.
Mahomes does not look good.
No, he does not. He does not. I don't
that
blame him.
defense is too good, bro.
They're-
It's
the
way too good.
If they win this year, it is 100% the defense.
Unless Mahomes starts turning it around.
We don't want to say that.
No.
No.
Especially
no.
you.
It's-
all non-biased bullshit. If there's all scary, the all seriousness, what'll be scary is when it's not if he does turn it up, it's when he does.
I think
There's
this-
not a team.
well,
There's
they're
not
on-
a team that could beat him, dude.
They're
I'm
on
not
bye.
lying.
They're on bye this week, bro, and I think that him and Kelsey are gonna. I think they're gonna run a lot of routes together this week, bro.
Well, they were. You could tell that Andy. And this is why the genius of Andy Reid, man, is you could tell he schemed him to get open. They were purposely getting him the ball.
Well, I listened to their pod, bro, since it started,
Yeah,
and Travis
having
literally.
these stands is so sick, dude. I can't. I forgot how
Oh yeah,
awesome
it's
this
weird.
is, dude.
I'm like, I don't
What
know
do I do?
Yeah, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the first thing we said.
It's fast flag.
Hey,
That's
when
I
that
think it's gonna be
happened,
a
bro, we
holding.
literally were like,
what do I do?
what are we doing right now? But going back to that, I've listened to their pod every week, bro, and Travis always says, he's like, Andy literally puts it on the route, like on the playbook. It's just Travis, get open. When you have that trust with your head coach,
That's right. He doesn't run a route. He
bro,
doesn't
he
have a
just
route
gets
tree.
into
Yeah.
space.
No, and if you have somebody that understands
Well,
where
he
the
played
space
quarterback.
is,
He
And
played
yeah.
quarterback in college, bro.
and he knows how to get there.
The hurdling, or not the hurdling, like the
lateral.
the laterals.
Dude,
and
That
shit
was
he
not
does.
schemed. There's no way that was schemed, right?
They interviewed Andy
He's
Reid.
all,
Yeah, they interviewed Andy Reid, and he's like, "Yeah, we practice it all the time."
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. Oh, I'll bet.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure he throws it in.
Right,
practice,
right. Yeah,
bro.
something. They definitely did the lateral part. There's definitely something.
Oh yeah,
That's not just he just did that.
because he looked
Yeah,
fluid
yeah.
doing it, bro.
But it's that play, like how it ended up playing. P.
Yep.
Ryan was also like, "Oh, what are you doing, dude?" See, then there's plays like that where I could see where people would be frustrated with Purdy. Is that stuff kind of like right there where it's like
He doesn't
he
do
made
that
the
all the
play.
time, though.
No, but he did that. That was what he did
like, are
in
you
the Cardinals
hating right
game.
now? Are you
Oh,
hating?
really?
Yeah, so it's like that's where I could see where it would be
Ooh,
frustrating.
is that
But yeah,
Witherspoon?
Chiefs 26, Saints 13, Chiefs 5-0, Saints 2-3. Chiefs right now, obviously, probably the top dog in the league.
Browns.
That was
you still have to put them number one just because they haven't been beat since winning the Super Bowl.
yeah,
the last
they're
2
number
years.
one.
They have to
The
be, bro.
defense is ridiculous. I want to sit in their scouting department for a year and just learn and just see how they
How hands-on
they
do you
find
think-
somebody from southeastern Missouri State that was playing the deaf and blind school. How do you find a defensive end like that? That just
How do
that
you?
good?
Chris Jones.
No,
Oh.
it's something Wharton.
How hands-on do you think Andy Reid is in the scouting department?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think at this point in his career, I think he has enough. Especially 3 talks, dude. 3 of those rings talk. I think that's just what makes them that good. Is I think
He
he's
just gives them the reins.
Well, you
kind
think
of
about
thing?
it, is he's so offensive oriented, where it's like they don't talk about this enough. And it's dope that you brought it up. Is dude, Andy Reid can literally only focus on what he can do with Pat Mahomes in that offense.
Yeah,
When you have somebody that is that good of a defensive coach, dude, you're gonna.
because he hasn't got to worry about that, bro.
There's probably
he literally
it's problems.
Dude, Debo is too big, bro, for his own good.
Yeah, there was a hold, but they didn't call that. We're good.
But
We're
when
good.
you
fourth down.
when you trust your DC as much as he
3 and
does,
out,
bro,
yes,
it's like, dude,
there's the 3 and out. There's the 3 and out.
obviously he's the head coach.
Are they gonna
bro.
go for it here, huh?
4th and 4 every night.
He's obviously the head coach, but you know that him and Steve probably have had conversations like, "Hey, let's go out. You do your thing. I'll do my thing."
I think
bro."
Spagnuolo is going to be the coach when Andy Reid leaves.
You think he's kind of
Yeah,
just?
I think that might have been what. I think that might have been a little
He's
bit of
already
a
calling
rift.
timeouts, bro.
That might have been the rift with
Be enemy.
the enemy.
Okay, I could
I
see
think
that.
that might have been the thing. That's a big
Where's
punt.
he at right now?
He's UCLA. He's an offensive coordinator at
he
UCLA.
went there,
He went to
huh?
the Commanders. Didn't do good, and then so
He wasn't the head coach. He was OC though.
he was OC. Yeah, he was OC.
But he still lit it up with Sam Howell last year.
No, he
bro.
did all right. Yeah, so
But
I
it
think
wasn't
he'll
even-
probably end up finding his way back.
It
to the
wasn't
league.
just the offense; it was the defense that had the problem last year.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
gonna obviously put like, "Oh, it was our coordinators,"
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, so that was the week. Last week we picked some games. Did you keep track of the games that we had?
No.
I think you did.
Maybe.
I thought you wrote it down. I thought you wrote it down.
Let me find them. Yeah, I think so.
The college games. Yeah, there was 5 games that we
Okay,
did.
so Seto and Gavin both picked Missouri.
We lost that one.
I picked
Missouri,
Texas.
Texas A&M won 41-10. Smoked them.
God,
Missouri, they were on fraud alert. Definitely
Shit the
fraudulent.
bed.
Definitely
I picked
fraudulent.
Texas A&M in that one.
You're good there.
And then you guys both picked Ole Miss, and I picked SC.
Yeah, so Ole Miss, South Carolina. Ole Miss
Yep.
27, South Carolina 3. Ole Miss bounced back after a loss to Kentucky.
And then all three of, Seto, you picked Tennessee, and me and Gavin both picked Arkansas.
You guys got it right. Arkansas squeaked it out 19-14.
Shit, bro, I'm 3-0
yeah.
for this
Yeah,
week.
yeah, Arkansas got it done, dude. They
And
did. And Taylor Green got hurt. He got hurt, and they pulled it out.
And then
Razorbacks.
all three of us picked California.
Well, we got robbed.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this on the pod.
Okay.
There's 2 weeks in a row with Miami. They played Virginia Tech, had a Hail Mary. Clearly, Virginia Tech possesses the Hail Mary. It gets ripped away by a Miami player. They overturn the call. Miami squeaks out the win against Virginia Tech. Now you go into the Cal game. Cal's up 35-10.
God damn.
Cal's
How
up
much
35-10, like second half, going to the second half. This is on Cal partially. It's partially on Cal. They got outscored 29-3 to finish the game. There was a play on the final drive where, before the final drive, I should say, where a Cal quarterback got cleaned. Boom. Helmet to helmet hit.
No call.
Got reviewed. No
kidding.
call.
Oh.
They didn't call it. It said it's literally what if you're in a seminar, like all these coaches go to the coaching seminars off season. It's like this is what as a ref what we're looking for. So you're on the same page as a ref, right?
Yep,
That's
yep.
what they do in all the leagues. You would literally throw that on there and say, hey, this is targeting. It was helmet to helmet, didn't call. Miami gets the dub. Miami's still undefeated. Boise State rolled Utah State. Ashton Genty,
Dude,
hit the showers at half.
I didn't even have to write that down because we all
pick Boise. Yeah,
We're gonna ride with our boys, dude.
yeah. Ashton Genty another game. Arkansas, they look good.
Dude,
Tennessee shit the bed. If I'm being honest,
If he doesn't win Heisman, bro,
it's still early. There's still a lot to happen.
I get
but
that.
if he's not the favorite,
right
He
now,
is the favorite.
he's
right
got
now.
to be
Dude,
the favorite. Got to be.
if he
Vegas knows what they're talking about.
if he cracks 2K,
He's on pace for like
he has
2,800 yards.
He has to get it, bro.
We need him to start playing the full games, but I understand not playing him the full game
But
because
at
if
the-
it's like fucking 42-0 at
But
half, it's
would,
like all right,
I would say that even helps his case even more.
yeah.
You know
if
what
you're
I
putting
mean?
up 200 yards at half, what?
150, bro. At half.
What?
Yeah, but he has 16 touchdowns right now,
Yes,
dude.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
nutty.
He's got like 1,030 yards.
another-
on 95
Yeah, bro.
carries.
Another thing, on this,
95.
dude, his stats are
What?
He's
ridiculous.
averaging over 10 yards a carry. He could literally
Dude,
take.
It's
he
like,
could literally take like a.
Dude, he better not be
8.
paying for a meal in Boise right now.
No, he's not.
Bro.
Everything he's getting is on the house everywhere he goes.
Yeah,
Boys,
bro.
He could
there's
take
no
8
way.
snaps and get stopped at the line of scrimmage and still be averaging 10 yards a play.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. Oh, got away with the hold, but we're good. What are you doing? What are we doing, Gino?
Oh, I thought he got picked. dude.
White boy came from out of nowhere, bro.
That's Bobo.
No, Vanderbilt beat Bama.
Oh, dude, that game was
Vanderbilt
crazy.
beat
I
Bama,
saw that,
man.
dude.
Crazy game.
Did you see that?
No,
they
they
took
did. It wasn't just like a little trick play upset. Like they lined up with Bama.
Yeah,
and
they were playing
beat
good.
Bama. They did. This is the reality when you lose Nick Saban in a way where it's like
Oh, he's on. They're not getting held accountable like that, bro.
Oh no!
Did you
what
see
they
that
were,
guy at the end of the game? Too, the
Malachi
Alabama
Moore.
player?
He's supposed to be one of the defensive leaders for the team.
Yeah.
out there throwing a fit.
And you kick the ball in front of the ref. This guy is throwing a tantrum, right? They need the ball.
Game
He
wasn't
goes
even
up,
over
No,
yet,
it was
huh?
over. No,
Oh,
so
okay.
the game was they lost. Big play. Big
Tyler
play.
Lockett, bro.
Wow, big play.
That's a face mask. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
and there's
Throw it on.
there's this thing where it's like to me with college and like I was telling you, it's like at the beginning of the season with the college games, there's a lot of warm up games.
Yep.
Now that we're kind of getting in, we'll kind of get
It's
into it a
gonna
little
start
bit more.
ramping up a little bit more.
With Bama, what they remind me of is the Oklahoma teams. Their offense was nuclear all the time. Baker, Kyler, Jalen Hurts, all these guys, their offense was always nuclear, but they never had a defense. Now you look at Bama and you're kind of wondering, where's their defense at? You go up 28-3 against Georgia, and then Georgia storms back. Yeah, you get the pick to seal the game, right? But you gave up all those points, and then you go into Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt shouldn't be in the SEC, if I'm being honest. They shouldn't.
What do you
they,
think, like an ACC team?
yeah, they don't recruit at the highest. They don't recruit at the SEC level. They don't.
Ooh,
they don't
he
put-
got dude. Their receiver got rolled up on, dude. My bad to
Bobo.
cut you off,
Who,
dude. but-
Bobo?
Oh,
Bobo?
dude, no,
Ooh,
that was
Jake.
bad, bro.
I think before this game against Alabama, Vanderbilt's record against SEC schools was like right at 500.
It was putrid. You know, and they've been in laughing stock for a while, and it's like it's so. That's what I love about college football, dude. Is you go through these phases, and they got it done. Their quarterback got it done. He transferred to the SEC to do this. That's what he said. So big game. And also, what I kind of wanted to talk about, because we'll get into some picks, because this is, I told you, October 12th was going to be the biggest day of the year. There's
Oh,
big
yeah,
games
yeah.
this Saturday.
Okay.
There's a scenario in this playoff where the top 4 teams in the playoff are the conference championships. They're the highest rated conference champions. If Boise State wins out and the Big 12 ends up just destroying itself from within because it's so competitive, you're talking about a champ in the Big 12 being 10-3,
That's
Boise
crazy.
being 11-1, 12-1 after the conference
But
championship.
where would you rank them though in that?
You would have to put them. If you don't put them above a 3-loss Big 12 team, If we go say this scenario that what we're talking about, and it's kind of been a buzz a little bit.
Blowing teams out like
gotta roll teams. So if we go through and we roll people, we're undeniable. We're at that point we would be above a Big 12 team.
Because right now we have the number 1 offense in the nation.
Yes,
that's crazy.
It's like 50.3 points.
We're higher than Miami and Ohio
yes,
State.
you, bro.
Yeah.
I just remember us always having, like, whenever it was Kellen Moore, it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna roll, and then after Kellen Moore, it's like, what the fuck are we?
Words
dude?
can't explain how we took for granted those years, dude. Because this just
I never watched ball like that now, but anytime, bro.
Oh, but now, look what's happening. Is it Boise's ringing bells in the city? It's having you pay attention,
bro. Even everybody in everybody seems
dude.
happier,
bro.
Dude,
we know. I would tell Uber drivers a lot. Like when I travel for work, anytime I'd get an Uber or Lyft, it'd be like, "Oh, where are you from, Boise? Oh, Blue Turf,
Broncos.
Yeah,
or then it would be,
dude, it's
Blue Turf, Kellen Moore, potatoes, yeah." And I tell people all the time, is like, dude, Kellen Moore is our Kobe. Like, dude, we don't have,
for real.
I would tell them too, we don't have the Yankees, we don't have the Lakers, we don't have a pro team. So Boise football,
biggest thing that we have.
That's
bro.
what I do. We literally bleed that out here, man.
Yeah,
like that's just what we do. And it's the thing is we haven't seen this in a while. So it's nice that it's back. We're going to the Pac-12. We got a Heisman front runner. The Potato State, the Blue Turf got a Heisman front runner. Shout out to Ashton Genty.
We don't just push out potatoes, baby.
No, we don't. And we always do the stable. That's what it's always been kind of known as, is when you leave Boise and you go to the NFL, as you're a part of the stable. I mean, you go back through Ian Johnson. I mean, even before that, Richie Brockle, Ian Johnson, Doug Martin, Jay Ajayi. I mean, you throw Alexander Madison. Jeremy McNichols is scoring touchdowns in the NFL right now.
Three
Didn't
touchdowns over the
DeMarcus
last
Lawrence
2
come
games.
from Boise State?
Oh yeah,
I think he's talking about
running backs.
right now.
Strict running back. Running
I
backs.
got you.
We're a running back. We're a running
factory,
back
bro.
factory.
Yeah,
we're
bro.
a farm.
We're the RBU, bro.
And speaking of running backs
real,
here,
dude.
I don't know what's number 9's name for the Seahawks. What's his name?
Kenneth Walker.
That would be and he scores a touchdown. That is amazing. I didn't know his name. I was just kidding.
I was like, wait. I'm like, Seto, have you been living under a rock?
This is a different game here now,
bro.
Fucking George Holani, he's on the Seahawks.
Oh, George Holani, dude. Yeah, duh. What good call.
I think he's on
George
the practice
Holani.
squad right now, or
Still in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, he's on the Seahawks right now.
It's a testament to what happens when you have a guy like Chris Peterson that actually says, okay, there's something to build here. Even before that, Dan Hawkins,
Did you see the Chris Peterson, Ashton Jonty interview thing?
You know what I would do if Chris Peterson was like, hey man, I want to come home.
Oh, dude.
I'd
nut.
I would be like, Spencer Danielson, would you take co-coach?
What's it called, dude? What I will say is, don't take Idaho for granted for football players.
No.
Okay.
We do good with what we got, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is like, think about Colson Loveland going to Michigan.
Yep.
Idaho boy.
There's another tight end, bro.
Van Der Esch was from Idaho.
Van Der Esch was from a little town.
Isn't Taysom Hill from Idaho?
Taysom Hill's from Pocatello.
Exactly, bro.
Shout out Jesse. I don't know if you listen to this, but he played Taysom Hill in the All-Star game.
Crazy, bro.
Shit.
Crazy.
Dude, he said Taysom Hill's legs were trees, bro.
God damn.
He's like, dude, tackling him, dude, was like, I tried to tackle him. It was like, no, not gonna happen.
We're Idaho's slowly getting on the map, bro.
Yeah.
I think the Treasure Valley, like, we're popping off, dude.
We're at 6A now in high school football. Shout out Idaho Recruit Hub too.
Crazy,
if you guys
bro.
want to follow,
I didn't know that until I saw Jesse's post on that.
If you guys want to follow any high school content in the state of Idaho, shout out Idaho Recruit Hub. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram. I think they got a Twitter. They're what?
What'd you say?
Sponsor right there, bro.
Oh yeah. Shout out Idaho Recruit Hub. Yeah, Jess, if you listen to this, I know you probably will. Yeah, definitely sponsor us. Come say what's up on the show
for
too.
real, that'd
man.
be tight, dude.
Yeah, shout out high school football in the state of Idaho. There's a tight end down somewhere southern Idaho that's supposedly going to be pretty good too. So
okay.
Getting into week 7 for college football picks is these games is we'll kind of go through these because I know that. Fuck it, we're good, dude. We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
We're solid.
This is the everybody. To give you guys kind of an example is if you have weddings in the fall on a Saturday, what is wrong with you?
Watch what weekend you do it on.
Watch what weekend you do it on. If there's a wedding on October 12th,
Don't go.
Shame on you.
Is it every year they do the same like kind of weekend like that?
No. It's just this is just how the scheduling ended up playing
Okay,
out. So
okay.
there's 5 games, 4 big games, and then the 5th game, obviously Boise State. But
Yeah.
the first one is
I ain't
one
even
of
got to
my.
write down BSU.
This
bro.
one right here is one of the best rivalry games. I'm going to go to this game. I think we should all plan to
One
go to this
day.
game. It's the Texas State Fair, Texas, Oklahoma, Red River.
Yeah.
First time the Red River is going to be with the SEC. It's not. It's Texas is favored by 14.5. Texas is probably,
damn.
to me, Texas is the best team in college right now.
Okay.
The offensive, defense, they're stacked all around.
What
Bro,
if them,
bro,
what
look
if
at this,
them-
dude. That's
They're showing Sean Payton
That's funny.
as
yeah.
where they would
Oh
put
my
a player. That's
gosh,
interesting.
Hey,
dude.
but so what if Quinn Ewers comes out and just like shits the bed?
So that's kind of the thing is they named him the starter. They
Yeah.
did. They said
Yeah.
Steve Sarkisian came out today and Quinn's going to get the start. But you do. It does beg the question is if Quinn doesn't have a good game.
you play Archie, bro.
I mean,
You have
you
to.
kind of have to, but it's like it would honestly be a shame. You would look at it like this: is you would put a leash on Quinn Ewers just because he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the way that they would
I
position it,
agree.
right?
I agree.
So I don't, and I'll be honest. If I'll make my pick right now, Texas wins. I don't think there's a way Oklahoma wins this game. Oklahoma's too one dimensional. They don't got any receivers right now.
That you guys are both going Texas?
I'm gonna go
taking the
Texas.
upset.
You might be right again, dude. We'll see with Texas. With Texas, they're too good. Shout out Brent Venables, head coach at Oklahoma, defensive coach. They had quarterback issues. They started with Jackson Arnold. They ended up moving off him. They started Michael Hawkins, more dual threatish running, can get it done. They squeaked out a win at Auburn. I don't know if they had a bye week last week, but the week before they squeaked out a win. Again, Texas 14.5 favorite.
That's a big line.
That's a big line in a rivalry game. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't take this. I wouldn't take the 14.5, but I would take Texas to win.
But if it's a rivalry game, you know they're gonna come with some
Oh
heat
man!
to try and win.
And to see, it's also kind of like we never know. As you can, I mean, this is a rivalry game. To give you an example, is 2 years ago or 3 years ago, it was like Texas came out and was like 27-0, and
Okay.
they lost.
Damn.
Caleb Williams, that was the game that they benched Spencer Rattler. They benched
he was
Spencer
at
Rattler,
Oklahoma, huh?
put in Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams comes in and leads them back, and they win the Red River.
Crazy.
And yeah, I think Texas. I think Quinn Ewers ultimately puts on the gold hat. What's your picks? Who you guys got? You taking Texas?
Texas.
You
I'm
taking
going
Oklahoma?
baby.
Um,
I'm always. I think I'm gonna do this for college football. I think I'm gonna do the
you
underdog.
upset? Always gonna go for the underdog.
I think so, bro.
Um,
No, everybody loves a good underdog story, man. Okay,
What's going on
Turn
here?
of events. I thought it was a false.
Oh,
Dude, Juszczyk might be very.
is that
underrated.
DeAndre Baker? Is that DeAndre
I'm like,
Baker?
DeAndre Baker,
former corner?
Travis
No,
Baker.
that's got to be the DeAndre Baker from.
is that from
the Giants?
the Dolphins? Oh,
Or Dylan, yeah, too, and he played for the Dolphins too. He was a corner at Georgia. That's crazy. I thought
Dude, everybody.
Robert
thought it
Woods is still in the league.
was, everybody thought it was a false start right there.
Okay,
Both
see,
sides of the ball, bro.
For
Crazy.
real.
Yeah.
this is the other element. Is that
12th man, bro.
Can they get
we don't
this-
have the volume up right
can they
now,
get
but
this
we know
third
it's
down
they're
stop?
young.
Yeah. Wait, what's up?
can they get this third down stop?
It's 3rd and 10 right
I'm
now.
like, Brock Purdy drops back. Throws.
Sacked.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, what a throw though. He got it out.
You got to get that. tackle.
Wow, guys. If you're a Niner fan right now and this is going on, you are
Should
disgusted.
we call red?
Oh no.
But hey, no, he's working right now.
Oh yeah,
actually.
yeah. Rojo, stay off your phone.
Don't even think about it.
Don. This episode is brought to you by Don. No, this next game, this is a Big Ten game now. Penn State traveling out to Hollywood. Penn State 5-0. They're number 4. They're going at USC 3-2. It was a ranked game. USC lost last week to Minnesota. 2 quarterbacks to watch in the game are the NFL guys, Drew Aller, Miller Moss. They're both.
Are they juniors, sophomores, or what?
both juniors?
Okay.
So Miller,
So they could go into the league this
they
year.
could go into the league. So
Okay.
this is an interesting game though because it's again first Big Ten game for USC to play Penn State. The only time last time the guys played, they played a classic Rose Bowl. Saquon versus Sam Darnold, crazy game.
Fucking Saquon.
To me, in this game, the spread's 5.5. They're giving
So
Penn State 5.5.
That could go either way, honestly, in college,
it's-
bro.
And to me, with it being at home, Penn State's got a guy too, Abdul Carter. At number 11 at Penn State, they call it the Sticks. It's all you can go through. Navarro Bowman wore number 11 there. Obviously, Micah. Anytime you see somebody wearing number 11 on defense with Penn State, they're good. They're good. It's for a reason, right? Abdul Carter. Remember that name.
Okay.
Abdul Carter. He is legit. I got USC. I got USC in this game. I'll take SC to pull the upset. I'll pick them outright.
I'm taking Penn.
I think Penn State. I think their offense. I think SC's defense kind of wakes up at home. That was they shit the bed. Minnesota's a good team. They're a lot better than their record, but yeah.
So you're taking USC.
I'm gonna take SC.
Gavin, you're taking Penn State. I'm taking USC now.
I'm gonna take SC. The next game. This is the biggest game of the week. Probably the biggest game of the year up to this point, if I'm being honest. Oregon, Ohio State. They're both 5-0. They're giving Ohio State a field goal on the road. It's a night game in Autzen. It's a big game. To me, if you were to paint where Oregon beats Ohio State is, you got to force Will Howard to beat you. You can't let them run the ball. Judkins, Henderson, they're going to get yards, but you can't let them dictate the game. And in Oregon, I mean, back to we have a game in common. Genty, he ran hard on him. He had what he had a little over
like 190.
It was a really good game. Now, Ohio State. This is if I'm wrong, correct me, somebody, if you're listening to this, but this is the first time Ohio State has came out west in a long time. I don't think they've played out west unless
they gotta come
other than
out
a
to
bowl
Oregon,
game. They got to
okay.
come out to Oregon, and that place is loud, bro.
You went to what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2 years ago. To me, obviously, I've been told here in Boise that for how small Boise is, it gets loud.
Bro, the game a few weeks ago, and we were steamrolling Portland State. We were crazy.
Oh, it gets
dude.
cracked. It gets cracked. But Oregon, dude, when you're sitting there staring against that wall and the visitor sideline is against the biggest side, it's loud, bro. It's crazy. This is a big game. Dylan Gabriel, to me, has got to be the reason Oregon wins the game.
Running into the kicker or catcher.
They got to throw. He's got to throw to win the game, because to beat Ohio State is how I'm looking at it. Is the over-under is 53.5.
You don't beat them.
You don't. You cheat to beat them. No, you
You
could
ain't
argue.
cheating, you ain't trying.
You could argue Ohio State's probably the
they got pushed into
deepest roster in college on paper. But the question is, who have they played? You know.
Selfishly, I want Oregon to go out and blow Ohio State out of the water.
Oh, if Oregon goes out and just mops Ohio State, Boise is celebrating.
That's what I'm saying. Because if they go out and just mop the floor with them, it makes Boise look that much better.
Well, and we competed with them.
Exactly.
I know U of I did, but fuck
so
U of I. I'm just kidding.
Who's your guys' picks in this one?
For me, straight up, I'm taking Oregon. I've said Oregon's going to win. I'm going to say Oregon's going to win the whole time. I think, honestly, it'll probably be one of those games where it's
dogfight through.
It's going to come down to somebody's going to have if whoever wins the game is going to have like a block punt, kick return touchdown.
So you're saying something that happens is because of a defensive or special teams
or special teams moment will win the game. Okay. I think it's going to be something along those lines. I like that. Because it's just too close to call. I think roster-wise, these two have been recruiting against each other back and forth.
Well, yeah, we see that on fucking college football.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oregon gets 25 stars every year.
Well, that's basically the story, too.
Speaking of college football, just won my running back, the Heisman.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Shout out Mick Square.
Mick Square, man. Hey, Nick, we can use you on the pod, Nick.
I got Ohio State in this game.
You can take Ohio State?
Yep, I'll take Ohio State.
It's one of those games, too, where it's like, I don't think, yes, you get a loss in this game, but I don't think if it's close and it's the game that everybody thinks, I don't think anybody necessarily loses because of the playoff now.
Yep.
So obviously, seeding wise for that bye is going to be major. If you can get a bye, that is crazy.
Oh,
for
you
this
get
playoff.
Just an extra week to relax, hang out.
Yeah, dude. You're talking about. Well, obviously, you're playing one of the top 12 teams. Then you turn around and play one of the top teams, right?
I didn't know you could challenge flags.
I don't know what they're looking at.
They're not challenging the flag. They're challenging whether Seattle's player touched the ball right there or not.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, I
didn't even know what was going on.
I'm like, I thought they abolished that.
I was on a college rant. So did
they
touch the ball? Do you think?
No, it didn't look.
No
it
idea.
didn't look like
no idea. I'm like, I wasn't paying attention.
So I'll take Oregon in that game. I'm gonna take them outright. We got Ole Miss, LSU. Ole Miss is 5-1. They bounced back after a loss to Kentucky. They beat
LSU.
South Carolina. Night game, Death Valley. To
taking
me,
the Tigers.
LSU off a bye week too. Garrett Nussmeier's got to outplay Jackson Dart. 2 other quarterbacks in that game. Jackson Dart could be a pro. You got to keep Ole Miss on the sideline. Ole Miss's offense is very good. If I'm being honest, they're giving Ole Miss only 3.5. Only 3.5 in this game. I'm taking LSU by a touchdown. I'm going to take LSU to win the game. I think Brian Kelly gets it done. I think they get it. I think they get it going. I'll take LSU.
I'm taking the Tigers as well.
I'm gonna take LSU as well.
This one's kind of a sad one for us Bronco fans in a way. Not what you'd think, but
Won't they play Hawaii
the
next
whack.
year?
No. Well, no. This one's gonna say is the whack. With the whack, we always had what we played Hawaii every year. And then the Mountain West, we play Hawaii every other year, kind of type thing.
Oh,
This might be our last trip to the island, dude. This might be
Damn.
Boise State's last trip to
How
the
much should we
island.
go?
All right, yeah, we're just gonna fly out. Line is 20.5 for Boise. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Fuck, dude.
Hawaii has, numbers-wise, has one of the best run defenses in football.
I ain't
oh yeah.
scared.
Well,
Give
do
me
you know
Genty
who-
with
do you-
220.
I was like, you know who we got at running back?
Give me Barry Sanders' clone for 220.
So if Hawaii has the best, if
Hey,
has
right
one
now
of
he's
the
on
be-
pace. His numbers are better than Barry Sanders.
yeah, oh, dude.
if
If you're in that conversation with Barry Sanders,
you're different.
You're doing
Exactly.
something right.
Go ahead, what were you saying?
If they have one of the best run defenses and he goes in and does that though, that just puts his case even stronger. I would say.
I don't know who Hawaii's played. But yes, you're 100% right. Is if they had the number 1 run defense in the Mountain West, and they go out and they do that,
And he puts up
Hey.
150, bro.
I saw a stat today.
See, even him doing 150 yards,
Even
is-
100, bro.
dude.
That's all I'm gonna say. Is
Yeah.
If you're a running back, and you put up 100 yards, or a receiver puts up 100 yards. That's a good day for you, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you crack 90, 80 or something, and you are effective, yeah.
It's a great game.
Oh,
he did touch him. They reviewed it though. They said it stood. So I don't know.
Yikes, dude. The refs, bro.
Oh, well, they gave it to Seattle.
Yeah,
The
so I
refs,
don't know.
bro.
I think that touched his finger. I don't know.
No, it
But,
did.
I
hey,
think
no,
it
His
definitely
finger
touched
went
his
up.
Just talking about Genty.
Oh, sorry,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
I saw a stat that he has more yards after contact than any other running back in the Mountain West has total yards.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's funny is back to week 1 after he just went off at Georgia Southern. Shout out to Marquez Cooper for talking shit and acting like you were better than Ashton Genty. He said, I think I'm a better back. I'm a different back. I'm a better back. I'm a better version.
The generic version.
You're no, not even.
I'm a
not
better
even.
version.
He's the clearance rack at the
What
Family
is,
Dollar. You know what I'm saying?
What,
at the
what
dollar
is,
stop.
what does Eminem say on 8 Mile? He said, "You like the Eric Sermon, the generic version."
the half a star. Yeah, give me Boise in this game. I think they're going to cover too. I think we roll. I want to see our pass defense to get better. Our secondary.
I think we're all taking
Our
BSU
secondary,
every
I'm
week,
just
man.
like, no, I'm taking Hawaii.
You're
You're
like,
fucking
give me the
cracked.
Warriors.
Rainbow Warriors.
So with that, I mean, obviously, I wanted to hint on obviously the Oregon Ohio State game. That to me, again, I want to call this on the pod. The way Oregon wins, they need to make Will
Are they gonna
Howard
call
throw the
intentional
ball.
grounding?
No, there was a receiver in the area.
We are on to week 6 for the NFL picks.
What'd you say for that? My bad.
The Oregon's going to need to make Will Howard throw the ball.
Okay.
And I think if they do that, I think they get the game. I think they
Do
win
you
the
have?
game.
I know that like we only pick a few games. Do you have any other games that like you're thinking of like just to keep an eye on?
Bama, South Carolina. Bama, it's a morning game. It's South Carolina.
Let's go SC.
I'm going to be honest with you. If Bama struggles in this game,
There's some talks that need to happen.
dude, there was people talking about wanting Nick Saban fired when he had 1 loss, 2 losses. That's what I was talking about is when Bama loses, dude, it was in their prime. That 30 for 30 about the Bama teams is going to be insane.
Oh, dude, you know they had cameras
Nick
running around.
Nick
bro.
Saban is truthfully the best. There's no way.
He's the
better
Bill
than Bear.
He's the Bill Belichick of college football, bro.
Yes. No. If we're being honest, if I'm being real, is
I think college football wise, Nick Saban's better than Bill Belichick.
Yes.
Okay,
I will
okay,
say. I would say
okay,
this.
okay.
The reason why is because Nick had to go out and act. Now I know money talks. Don't think
He got out at the perfect time, bro.
exactly. Don't think Alabama wasn't throwing cash in a paper bag. And
Here you go.
Come play ball up here. There was a
Team-
doesn't-
Antrell Roll, I think, or somebody was on the Ryan Clark pod and all that.
That's the pivot, right?
Yeah, they pivot. Yeah, they were talking about recruiting and stuff in like South Florida and stuff, and they were like, if like they're talking being in Florida, they're like, well, if the man up north comes knocking, dude, then you can't really tell him no.
How do you get away from that? Yeah.
See,
how do you get away from doing
That's
like
Gino, dog.
bro?
it looked a little sus to me.
Eugene?
Eugene looked a little sus
Doesn't
right there.
Nick Saban own a Ferrari dealership?
Something
That's
he does. No, he
crazy.
owns a high end dealership in Bama. I'm pretty sure in Alabama.
He was probably just giving all those kids nice ass
Right,
cars,
right.
bro.
Yeah. It was, hey, does your mom want a car? What about your uncle? What about your father?
Well, because if they give it to them,
Yeah. No, it would still be in permissible benefits. That's like Reggie Bush.
Nope. Nope,
That's
it's
what
not.
Reggie. That's what Reggie Bush, dude. Reggie Bush and his family. They outed him for one of the boosters giving him his family a house. It came out on the news, and they said no, it was legit. And then the next day, they're moving out.
that's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, no, off of college, that's just basically it. Give me Oregon. I'm rolling hard
one
with
thing
Oregon.
I'll say on that Alabama Vanderbilt game, that goalpost got put in the river though, for real.
No, they threw it in the river. They
think
went,
they-
dude. No, they went and they grabbed it, and you know what they did? They cut it in pieces and auctioned it off.
Really?
They walked it 2.5 miles to the river, dude.
Dude,
The fans were crying,
if
dude.
BSU does some shit like that,
Oh man,
dude, what if they won a playoff game?
The river's not that far from Boise either.
No, I'll be real. I'll be honest.
No,
dude.
no, we
Part
can
of me
hope
wants us to have a playoff game here.
but getting a bye,
but
would be nice,
that
dude.
bye, dude, is just in touch. What if it's a bye and it's the Fiesta Bowl?
Well, so if
Dude.
you get the bye though, so you're not playing a home game at all.
If you get the bye, no, it's to go. You go to the bowl games. You go.
I'd rather have them have that, dude.
Oh
be
yeah, dude.
honest.
If we had a chance, dude. If
But
I
if
ever
we-
seen Boise State play in a Rose Bowl, I'm going broke going there. First and foremost, I will lose my job to go there if I have to.
He said, "You can fucking make me go to work, but I'm not coming
I'm not coming back. I'm going to Pasadena and I'm staying in Pasadena. No, I
build a new
fuck
life
you,
out
Colin
there.
Kaepernick. No, I'm serious. Fuck Colin Kaepernick. I don't know you as a person. I'm saying fuck Nevada, Colin Kaepernick. I think me, Gavin, and all the Bronco faithful hated him before
Oh,
it was
bro.
trend.
You know whose name got brought up in this last game last weekend for Boise State?
What?
Fucking Kyle Brosman.
Oh, dude.
That is not a name.
Dude,
I've
I
heard
was
in a long
crying and I was punching my couch. Just
Yeah.
crying, punching my couch.
time.
How old
That
are you at
fucking
this
kid.
time?
Dude, we were like, what? We were like 11?
What was that, like 2011?
Yeah, so we were like maybe
Yeah,
11, 12.
13? I think I was 13.
It's
12
like-
or
it's like
13.
when
Oh, I was crying.
It's like when your parents tell you to go to your room and you're just fucking crying up the wall.
Imagine
and
that
shit.
by 100.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, no. I'm gonna one you up. Imagine by 1,000.
By a million.
$1 billion. No, shout out to also this kind of point too. Shout out to all the listeners, man. They've been giving
Yep,
feedback
yep.
and whatnot, dude. We love doing what we're doing, and
Fucking
hey,
every week, dude.
we're only getting better. We're only
Yep,
gonna get better.
And we appreciate all the feedback.
And honestly, it's
Helps us get
crazy.
better.
It's crazy how the transitions and everything are better now that we have these. It's just so much easier.
I don't
Our
do my
voice
hands.
levels aren't changing.
Yup.
We're right here. It sounds good in the headphones.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll move on to the next segment, our favorite one, Week 6 picks.
Fuck the
So,
pigs.
do we want to go over our picks from last week? first?
Yes.
Yeah, let me pull them up real quick.
Dude, in that weekly against the spread, dude, you're killing it.
I should be putting money down on these games.
That's what I was. We'll talk after the pod.
He
So
said,
running
so Gavin, who you got?
It's like, hey, Gavin, what are you thinking of this game, man?
week 5, me and Gavin both tied at 8-6
Okay.
because there's obviously 4 teams on by, so that's 2 less games.
Yep.
And Seta went 9-5, so he
I went 9-5.
so he took
Alright.
the week.
Ooh.
What's it called?
Oh, we got a false start. What are we doing here,
When
guys?
we do these tiebreakers, it's literally just, I think we talked about it like last week. You guys both went 12-4, and it was just the total points afterwards. Just trying to reiterate.
Oh, yeah,
it or whatever
I got you.
for everybody. Running total right now, Gavin's at 42 and 36, and then me and Seth are both at 38 and 40.
Damn,
We're gonna
right
see,
there.
dude. We're gonna see because I did the math on it. So each team, there's 17 teams, and they each or 32 teams, and they each play 17 games. There's 544 regular.
Oh,
season
so
games.
we're
These-
barely out of the first quarter.
yeah. So we're gonna see some crazy totals.
Hey, like I said that for week 1, week 2, I was getting written off already.
Oh yeah,
Had to
you
bounce
still
back.
are. I'm
Give
like
it
you're
time.
gonna eat all those pancakes,
No,
dog.
dude,
That
oh,
shit's
I
gonna be
forgot
so
about
funny,
that.
dude.
No, I'll go sit with whoever goes and does that because I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, I'll be. Yeah,
Dude, I'm
we
not
all
gonna lie
gotta
to you,
go.
dude. I have a plan, dude. I'm gonna go like 7 7 right off the bat. Just big old
You have
fucking
to.
stack, dude. Just,
Hey, I think when you do, you have to go and be like, look, I'm here for a challenge.
I'm gonna be here all day.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna
here
be
all
here
day.
for a while.
Just keep bringing me milk. Keep bringing me some pancakes.
well, if you could put 24 pancakes in an hour, you're good.
Bring me
Dude,
some
you know how much
coffee.
food that is?
That's a lot, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I
You
would.
gotta not eat like the 2-3
I don't
days
even,
prior.
I don't even know
dude.
how I would prep for that. I don't know how I'm gonna prep for that if that happens. I've thought about that. I don't know.
Just fucking look up some Joey Chestnut inspirational videos.
Dude, that shit. I know it's like way off topic for our picks or whatever, but dude, that's
I might come in with a 12 stack right away and just say, you know what, dude?
Hey, you just pick them up. You're eating them like a
oh
fucking
god,
hamburger.
no, you gotta have syrup.
You know how? Do you guys remember in Mount Home the DI? Do you guys remember when they'd have like a big like plate sized pancake?
was,
Imagine if they were plate sized
oh,
pancakes.
What was that? That was
They just go in there and tell
on the
them,
way like
hey,
heading out of town?
give me little pancakes.
I was like, hey, yeah, I'm like, you didn't say the size.
no, that was no. There's a. It's called Savory Lane now. What is it? What is it
Oh,
called?
AJ's.
AJ's, bro. They had. Big
Oh,
old
no, they
pancakes.
did too. Yeah, no, you are right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's that old diner type of pancake, man. Yeah.
I miss Grindy's, dude. I know we're way off topic, but
Oh.
yeah, bro.
Yeah. All right, all right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's get back
Just
to the picks
reminiscing
here.
on the old days.
So obviously, we got this game going on right now. 49ers
I think
versus the Seahawks.
you guys both
We're
picked
still
the
alive with the
Seahawks, right?
Seahawks. We're still
You guys
alive.
both picked Seahawks. I know I picked the Niners
Yes,
in that
yes.
one. So
All right. Yep. So, obviously, we're watching this game right now. Not much to talk about.
It became an interesting game after that.
Yeah. Seth thought it
touchdown.
was over.
I
But,
thought it was
oh,
done. Yeah, I
shit.
thought this game was over.
Yeah. Seth thought it was over, but we're back.
Ooh.
We're back. We're alive.
Audio did not cut, thankfully. Nice.
Dude, quit pulling on the cord, Kaiser.
was not me.
That's funny. All right, but
I don't know how
Dude,
that
this
happened.
is it's so crazy how different this is because literally the noise levels aren't changing.
Yep.
It's literally just
It's
the
so much-
same.
so much
and
nicer.
give us feedback too if you hear this. Like, let us know with the listening experience. Let us know if the volume is okay because we're not holding the mics any longer. So if it's if we're
Such
too
a big
close,
difference, dude.
if it's too loud or whatever, just let us know. That
Dude,
way we
doing
can.
this is way easier now too.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. No, keep
Yeah,
going.
'cause
Sorry.
you have it on a stand. set
Oh
up.
yeah, I'm bougie.
bougie.
Okay, what's the next game,
All
Gavin?
right, so the next game is going to be, it's going to be that London game, Jacksonville versus the Bears. The Bears are favored by 1.5.
Oh man, Mom, I'm sorry. No, actually, Mom, no, you're gonna be happy. I'm gonna go with the Bears. I'll take the Bears, man. I'll give me the Bears in
Okay.
that one. I think I think just record beforehand. I think obviously Colts backup quarterback, divisional game. I think this one.
No, they're not. Oh no, never mind.
I think with this one, I think give me Caleb. I'll take Caleb in this one.
Yeah.
Caleb versus T-Law. Whoa, shit.
that's battle of the first round pick.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm also going with the Bears. On
I
this
think. All
one.
right, so we're all going Chicago on that one. I'm gonna
God.
pick Chicago as well.
Now we're screwed.
That's it, no.
Now the Jags win 38-0.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
I don't know what to
Yeah,
do with my
for
hands
real.
at that point. And, ooh, Aaron Banks is out. That's
Oh,
big.
Damn.
That's big for the Niners.
He's on the left side with Trent, right?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, so the next game we got the Washington Commanders at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 6.5.
Dude, that's a big game.
For
Whoa.
both sides. Both sides.
Crossroads
bro.
game for Baltimore. This is a big game, man. You gotta come out and win this game. They have to win this game.
Well, because if they win, I think they're first in the
Yes,
division.
they can, especially now with Pittsburgh
Yeah.
kind of falling off. Oh, they gotta worry about the Browns and the Bengals. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, take him down.
They just blew it dead. He's still going.
False start.
Yeah, it was definitely
I hate how they let plays run like that, bro.
Assert yourself. Blow the whistle. People get
Exactly.
hurt like that, man. No, this game with
Look who's hurt because of that.
you get hurt doing that, man. It's exactly I've always said that shit is
The
refs,
player safety,
refs,
bro, is it's bad, bro.
that
It's
the
bad.
back judge, it lines up by the linebacker, go up right where the ball's at immediately. Freak out.
till he gets cracked.
He just Spartan kicks the center.
The judge in the back behind the quarterback just goes up and sacks the quarterback.
Well, because the judge in the
Debo's
back,
hurt for the listeners at this point. When
the
you're
judge
listening
in
to
the
this.
back though, the white hat is behind the quarterback, right? Like behind.
Oh
the,
no! Yes, sorry. What? Yes, him. The head official is
Okay.
behind the quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Head
yeah.
official needs to come up, and that
Yeah.
should be his job, because that exactly right there, that exact thing that we just said happens, dude. I don't know what happened though. Oh, okay, yeah,
No, it was a false start that got called.
right. No, but see that face mask happens in the play, right?
Well, he hurt his
but
hand.
he hurt his hand.
So he's tucking his hand away right there. Yeah, he's trying. To,
Well, it looks like he might have just jammed
oh, dude,
his finger.
he's you see him kind of struggle to hold the ball.
Dude, come on, bro.
What the fuck he doing?
Cut it off and get
I
back
don't know.
in there.
So,
Wait, what's the
It's
next game?
first and
Oh,
10.
no, Washington
Look
and
at the
Ravens.
picks, Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, dude. We're fucking.
That was a big play that just happened right there. Sorry. This is a big game, man. I seriously think this is a crossroads for early season for Ravens. They got to win the game, dude. But dude, while the Commanders are hot, I'm not going to go against them. I'm going to take the Commanders. Is it at home? Is it the FedEx?
It's Baltimore.
Shit. Yeah, give me the Commanders, man.
You guys are both going
I'm
Washington?
gonna take the Commanders.
Yeah.
I'm banking on the front four for the Commanders to
with
control Derrick Henry.
I'm with the commies.
Yeah, we'll take the Commanders, man.
I'm going
I
I'm
think
going
Jay
Baltimore
Daniels
in
just
this
gonna
one.
Keep rolling, bro.
I think he's gonna have a good game, but
Until somebody proves it otherwise, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Jay Nail's gonna have a good game, but I think Baltimore's gonna get maybe not a field goal to win it, but I think Lamar's gonna have another good day.
It very well could be another shootout.
So
right?
it could.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna take Baltimore in this one.
I see it going either way. I'll take the Commanders.
Fair enough.
I think it could easily
Yeah.
go
Oh,
either
yeah.
way, dude.
This might be a game that comes down to who's got the ball last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could-
In this instance, it's so hard to like.
Oh my
What
God.
a throw, man!
It's so hard to like put this into like a question, but like if you're on your team, like say you're the head coach, do you want your team to have the ball last, or do you want like you to be up with your defense on the field?
I'd want to have the ball last for sure. Actually,
Obviously-
depending on what the strength would be. Like if I was an offensive team, like and my defense was bad, I'd want offense. But if I was a defensive team,
I guess it could go either
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It was hard to like.
no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like if you're in a scenario where
Yeah,
the
like-
game's on the line, who do you
like
want on the
last
field?
week, last week, the Dallas Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Yeah. See, Pittsburgh
You'd
wouldn't
rather-
want to have it any other way.
Yeah,
that way.
exactly.
Pittsburgh wouldn't want to be on the goal line, and Dallas wouldn't want to be the defense on the goal line. See if Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. 100%.
It was hard to like put it into
No,
words. I don't know.
No, I got you. Game
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the next game after that is we have Arizona traveling all the way to Wisconsin, Green Bay.
Ooh, Arizona, Green Bay.
Green Bay's favored by 5.5.
I'm gonna take
Five and a
Green
a weird
Bay in
number.
that one.
I'm
I
also
think
going.
I think Green Bay is just. I think they're hot, dude.
If this was in Arizona, I would take Green Bay, but no, yeah, or I would take if this was Arizona, I'd take the Cardinals. Since it's in Green Bay, I'll take the Packers. I'm gonna take the
I
Packers.
just think. I
I don't know
with-
if they cover 5.5 though. I think it might
No,
be.
I
Like,
don't think so.
Like a field goal game. Shut up,
Oh.
Kyler,
I
man.
think they're gonna roll them.
It'll be like a
think so?
blowout. Yeah, it might end
Well,
up being. It might end up being
Jaden
one of
Reed's
those.
gonna
Huh?
go off.
Well,
No,
Jordan
I need
Love,
Dontavion
bro.
Wicks to snap. Is what
I
need.
don't see him not being good, bro.
Who?
Like
Who?
Jordan Love.
Oh
been
no,
good.
no, yeah,
no, I'm saying
yeah.
like, well, he had his week back. He had 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. It's not the best day, but you lit it up at the same time. You know what I mean?
He won on a half a leg, even. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I see what you're
But I
saying.
don't
Got a little
see-
bit of Brett Favre in him.
Ooh,
I don't
gunslinger.
Dude, I know
Stealing money
I-
from fucking the people in Mississippi.
We, well, because I know that we've talked about it before.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said
Allegedly.
that. Allegedly, yes. I'm sorry.
I know that we've talked about it before, but how do you go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love? Just back to back to back like that.
There's stability.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Stability,
just like-
man.
It's like, dude, you have 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, bro. I don't know how they haven't won more.
You know what's even crazier too is think about Green Bay, how they do that.
Do they got
is-
something going on over there? Because
Oh,
they
dude.
don't have an owner.
No,
so
no,
like,
it's one thing too is you think the 31 other teams, they're not trying. They're trying to have that same type of thing going on, right?
What, with no like figurehead over?
Oh
the
no,
top?
no, no! I'm talking with having consistent quarterbacks,
Oh,
like
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
time. Like if you could just
I feel that.
continuously go through, there's probably going to be one after Jordan Love. We're going to be 30, 40 years old,
Yup.
talking, hey, Drew Jordan Love. He's gone, he's out now. This
Well,
guy's coming in,
What's
right?
crazy about it is like, we'll put like the Chiefs into in the conversation. Like they went from Alex Smith to Pat Mahomes. The Cowboys went from Tony Romo to Dak. The
Mhm.
Eagles went from Carson Wentz to Jalen Hurts. I thought Carson Wentz was going to be our future, bro. Then he tears his ACL.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, that knee
But
injury is
then-
just unfortunate.
But then like you have
Ooh.
you have
Big
teams
stop.
like what's it called, like the Steelers. They have Big Ben for 17 years.
Then to what?
And then they don't have nothing. You have the Giants that went from Eli
to Daniel Jones.
to Daniel Jones.
That's been rocky,
It's been
to,
rocky,
to
but
say the least, right?
and then what we'll say, the Ravens with Joe Flacco
or
to Lamar,
or even the Chargers, Phillip Rivers to Justin Herbert.
Exactly.
Right?
It's like there's these certain organizations, bro. That
but if you're looking at the the cream of the crop of what does that, you're always going to say Green Bay.
all day.
To go from Brett to Aaron Rodgers
Great
to
punt.
Jordan Love, and I mean obviously if the Packers can get a Super Bowl out of Jordan Love, that's 3 for 3. You're
crazy.
It's
dude.
nuts, man. It's nuts.
What
I don't think
blows
that's
my
ever
mind-
happened before.
What blows my mind though too is how have they not won more?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the surprising part is you would think Aaron Rodgers probably would have won a little bit more.
What, he went to like 4
Well, because he got it.
championship
He got it
games?
early, dude. He got his ring early. Beat a good Pittsburgh team, right?
Yup.
And then there was. You are right. No, 3.
He went to like 3 or 4,
No,
dude,
no,
somewhere
it was
around there.
4, bro. He went to 4 NFC Championship games because
I know he went to one against the Niners,
lost against the Niners early
one
on.
against the Seahawks,
He lost the Seahawks game.
one that he won like to win the Super Bowl against,
Then he lost to the
one against
Niners again,
Falcons.
and he lost to the Falcons.
and because he's lost to the Niners twice, I
Didn't
thought,
he,
right?
Didn't he play again? Didn't he lose to the Cardinals?
Wait, because
the
it was
Niners,
the Packers versus the Falcons the year the Falcons went to the Super Bowl.
It was the
right?
Packers and Falcons. You are right. Falcons got it done, and then the Niners they blew them out when they went to play the Chiefs, and then
And then the next year, didn't they lose to the Niners again? Because they were like, "Oh, let's play." If we were at home, we would have won. Then they got them at home and still lost.
Oh my god,
dude, that was a divisional game though.
I thought it was a
No,
championship.
dude, because that was the
Wasn't that,
the
like-
cold game in Lambeau, dude. You're right.
Hold on, give me one second. I'm looking up all the. Past.
Oh, this is interesting. Actually,
I
to
know that
talk
we're-
about.
I know that
we might
we're-
have talked about this on one of the newer collective episodes that we did this summer. I feel like we've talked about this. I think it's 4.
No, that's appearances. Hold on.
Well, yeah, appearances NFC.
I know, but it's-
oh no, it's the Packers.
I'm trying. Dude, there we go. Okay. All right. So
He's 1-4.
when did he become the starter? 2007, 2008.
Yeah, because 2008 he went to the Jets. Favre went to the Jets.
Okay, so it was. Are you sure it was that year?
I'm pretty sure.
Because it was New York and Green Bay in the NFC Championship game. So I don't know if it was Aaron Rodgers' first year as a starter.
Wait. New
2000
York, Green Bay.
2007, 2008, New York and Green Bay.
Well, good because New York beat them to go to
To go win it all.
that was Brett Favre.
Okay,
That was
so
Brett Favre.
then
And they
the
beat New
next
England.
the next time was Green Bay beating Chicago in 2010.
Cutler got
when
hurt.
they won it.
Yeah, Cutler got hurt.
Then the next time they made it was against Seattle.
Bullshit. Seattle.
They
yeah.
just said they missed that call earlier on the punt. The 49ers should have got that ball.
And then the next time, so they lost to Seattle because Seattle went to 2 Super Bowls. Then they played the Falcons.
Yep.
Then they
Kittle's going to the locker room.
Kittle.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Caleb. I was like, who's Caleb? And then they played the Niners in 2019, and then they played the Bucks.
The
year-
Bucks. That's
So
right.
he
Brady
went-
beat him. He went to
he-
5, dude.
No, 4. He went to 4 because the one that wait.
No, he's
wait.
1-4.
Wait.
He lost. There's 4 losses in there. Bucks, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Bucks, Seahawks, Niners, and Falcons. Yeah,
Dude, that's crazy.
that's nuts,
bro.
man. That's nuts.
You can't say that he never made it there though. Like he's never.
Once you get the one, then you're, especially in the NFL, NBA, different. I think
you have to get more than one.
Yeah,
in the
but
NBA.
the NFL, dude, if you can get one, dude, that's what makes dynasties in the NFL crazy. I know we kind of went off on a tangent. Sorry,
Way
but
off.
yeah, so give me the Packers.
I think we're all
Yeah,
taking the Packers.
Yeah, give
on
me the
this.
Packers in this game,
Oh,
man.
shit. All right, so the next game after that game is Houston at New England. Houston's
Give me
favored by
Houston,
7.5.
dude.
Texans by how many points?
7.5.
Are we all taking
You
Houston?
know
So I can
what?
write
You
this
know
down.
what?
I'm taking Houston, yeah.
Don't even take New England right now.
He's
Drake,
like
man.
May.
No, give me CJ. Give me CJ Stroud. Well, they could probably,
I was about to say,
but no,
dude.
we learned from that Packers. Speaking of the Packers Patriots game with the homeboy Bailey Zappi. No, this might be closer than that spread
No, I
might
could
be a
see-
little misleading.
They have a
it
New
could
England
be.
has a defense.
It could
bro.
be Texans squeaking one out. We'll see.
The I was talking to my former. He's a big New England fan, but he was saying that
It was a late flag, but whatever.
if they go their first 2 picks, bro, and they do 2 weapons on the offensive line, it could change the way that they or a 1 offensive lineman, 1 receiver.
Or they need, what do you mean, went 2 receivers and get vets in free agency because they
True.
got the cap.
True, that
they
is
got
true.
the cap,
And then the
and
next
they might be
year-
able to move off of Jabril Pepper's money too.
He just got arrested, bro.
Exactly. He's on the. He's,
What are you
Gino.
doing, Gino? That's a tud. No, yeah.
Eugene,
Crazy,
that's
bro.
not giving you $60 million, my
Well,
man.
the comeback's not looking good.
Hey, am I about to start off 1-0?
Why? Yeah.
All right, let's get back to these
What are you
picks.
doing
All right,
there?
We all took Houston.
I want to see the route he ran, dude.
Yeah, so we all took Houston. The next game is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. New Orleans favored by 2.5, which I think is crazy.
New
considering-
Orleans is favored by 2.5
that's what
with
I'm saying.
Spencer Rattler.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, give me the Bucks plus 2.5 all day.
I'm taking the Bucks.
I'll
as well.
money line the Bucks, dude. Give me the Bucks, bro.
Here's a thing that I'm gonna say. When do we see Mike Evans and Marshawn getting ejected?
Yeah,
first
what's the
quarter.
over under on them getting into it? Yeah.
I love watching those two go back and forth, dude.
Oh, dude, Evans always suns him, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's always Evans on
Well,
top.
Evans never really has a good game against him though. Over
For real?
Swear, bro.
Oh, damn.
He's
stand
had
corrected?
some touchdowns, bro, but Marshawn's literally always got the better
Oh,
of him.
like he scores, but he doesn't put up yards. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say second quarter they both get ejected.
Yeah,
It would be really cool if Jordan Mason would score right here, but whatever.
pretty nice. Yeah, so we're all taking the Bucks then, or
Yeah,
Oh,
give me
yeah,
the Bucks
yeah,
in that one.
yeah.
I don't see the Saints winning that game.
I just think their
Especially the way they
their
looked against
offense
the
kind of
Chiefs.
fell off,
Oh,
bro.
right.
Horrible.
just sucks that they had to do that to the Cowboys, you know.
That's what makes it even weirder, dude. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. So, anyways, next game is Cleveland at the Philadelphia. Philadelphia's favored by 8.5. I'm
Oh, dude, I'm
regrettably
hammering.
rolling with the Eagles.
Dude,
on
I'm
this one.
I'm
My guy.
hammering 8.5 too. There's no way the
Are we all
Browns.
taking
The Browns are
Philadelphia?
not scoring on the Eagles. If the Browns score on the Eagles, dude, the Deshaun Watson 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, I can't.
This
take
is
the
gonna
Browns.
be the May.
Story of the game is how
If you guys lose to the Browns,
Our season's over.
if you lose to the Browns off a bye,
If we lose to the Browns, I think Sirianni gets fired. Right after
do he
the
get
game.
solid? Does he get
I think
escorted
so.
out by
I think-
security?
Big,
Big
Dom's
Dom?
gonna escort him out.
Oh,
He said,
God.
"Look, I was telling you, you have."
dude, I'm not gonna lie.
He
to
said,
you
"Look,
guys.
there's a sandwich to go too."
The solid shit is so funny, dude. It's just so Jets, dude. That's coming from a fucking
That's-
Raider fan.
That's my hot take. If
Oh
we
my god.
if we end up losing, bro,
Well, Kittle wasn't gone very
Sirianni's
long.
gonna get fired, bro.
yes,
That's my hot take, dude. That's if Saul already got
you-
fired, then yeah.
especially if there's issues. If you're the Seahawks, you can still go down, score a touchdown.
I mean,
Touchdown,
There's time.
touchdown Niners, about
there's
6:20
time, bro.
left.
They didn't run no time off
Who
or
is
nothing.
that? That is,
Oh, she was fine.
yeah. I want to know who that was in that little windbreaker there.
That's funny.
No, that's second touchdown for Kittle though, man. That was the second tud.
Yeah.
I think, dude, it's crazy because
What a throw too. What a throw.
you can say Trent, Kittle, Juszczyk, Debo, Ayuk, Purdy, CMC. That's a lot of fucking.
no, yeah. No matter how
But-
you put it, they're stacked.
But
dude.
it's like, who's the most important piece?
This
to
is
this
a big
offense?
2-point conversion here, though.
The
Actually,
quarterback.
I don't know, man. You can throw any quarterback in there,
yeah, there was a pick. There
All right,
had to
all
have been
right,
a
all
pick.
right.
Yeah, let's
though.
get
So we all got
dude. Yeah,
Philadelphia
we all
in
got
this
Philly
one.
in that game.
No, there had to have been a pick on that. There's no way that's defensive pass interference.
Offside.
Offsides.
All right,
Fucking
so
Seattle,
next
dude.
game after that game is we got the Indianapolis Colts favored by 1.5 going to Tennessee.
Give me Indianapolis on that one,
Dude, honestly, yeah. Especially the way
Rolling with
Flacco played.
Flacco.
I mean, Tennessee's got an okay defense, but no.
Are we all just gonna pick all the same teams this week?
Might as well. Yeah, let's go. I'm definitely. I'm not taking the Titans.
Literally,
I'm
I'm
not
writing
taking the
out
Titans
just like where these teams are from or whatever instead of the team name. and I'm trying to spell out Indianapolis. I just feel stupid right now.
INDDIIA.
Well, usually, like, if I can't spell it, dude, like, the autocorrect will get it for me, but it's just not popping up because
Dude, how many running backs do San Francisco get to have? I don't understand
Too
it.
many.
Debo.
Who the fuck is Taylor Jr.?
All right, so we all got Indianapolis?
Yes.
All right, next game we got the Chargers favored by 3.5 going to Denver.
Dude, give me Denver. I'm gonna take Denver in that one.
You're taking Denver?
I think they're
Just because
they're
of
hot
what they
right
did
now.
this last weekend, you're taking them?
Yeah, no. I really think, especially, dude, when you have a corner that can take away that's the whole side of the field like that, it's unfair. It really is. Pat Surtain, to me, is best corner in the league right now, dude.
Man.
Who you taking?
Who are you taking?
No, I asked you first.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers as well.
Yeah, give me Denver.
All right, so the next game we have
San Diego.
Pittsburgh going to Vegas.
San Diego. I still wish they were San Diego. Sorry, go ahead.
Pittsburgh's favored
They
by
are
3.5. Going
Ooh,
all the way
man.
out to Vegas.
Yeah, dude. We don't sell tickets when we're losing at home. There's gonna be a lot of Steeler fans there. Give me the Steelers, dude. Give me the Steelers in that game. Unfortunately, I'll take the Steelers. I think we're gonna have a hard time against that defense, and with Christian Wilkins out, that puts more attention on Max. Max is probably gonna be fucking quadruple teamed. So
I'm going with the Raiders.
thanks, man. Thank you. No, I'm gonna take the Steelers in this one just because I think our offense is gonna struggle. I don't think we're gonna be able to run the ball. We haven't all year.
I'm gonna take Pitt in this one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers, man.
Hey, don't cry to me when I'm the only one that's right.
I'm gonna hit you up. And be like, thanks, Gavin. Gavin, do you think the Raiders will win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, right.
You're like shaking a ball.
Is Gavin a genie?
It's like ask again.
Yeah.
Come back later.
No, it's all dumbass.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, give me Pittsburgh, man. I hate to say it, go Raiders, obviously, but yeah, give me Pitt. I got Pitt winning that one.
All right, so
This is like do or die pick of these games.
I'm all scared. I'm like, dude, no, it really is, dude. It's even gonna get crazier when we're down at the end of the year too. We're gonna have to be like calculated about this.
next we got Atlanta going all the way up to Carolina.
Ooh,
I think you know what?
Or is Georgia above the Carolinas or below it?
Georgia's below. South Carolina's right.
Okay.
South North Carolina are above Georgia.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being a dumbass. saying
No,
they're going up.
no. It's only an hour flight from
Atlanta's
Atlanta
favored by
to
6.5.
Charlotte.
By the way, too.
Yeah, man. I did the Panthers. I think Kirk and I think the way their offense is going, they're off a bye too.
Oh,
aren't
there's
they?
that windbreaker lady again.
That's his wife. That's George Kittle's wife.
The chick on the right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Whoever the
Atlanta.
two on the right were, I'm cool with whatever. Gavin, you could have whatever one. I'll take the other one.
Gavin, who you got?
Atlanta.
All right, this is my upset of the week. I'm gonna take Carolina.
Can't bet against Big Kirko Chains.
Yeah, dude.
Are you
Kirk,
gonna
I'm
get
calling
another
Big
one?
Kirko
Oh.
for nothing, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
the-
take Atlanta in
this
this
will be
one.
This will be my upset of the week right here.
Okay, right on.
All right. Next we got Detroit coming all the way down to Dallas.
Sunday night,
favorite-
right?
Oh man.
It's not the Sunday night game. It's the last evening game.
So this must mean
it's
the Sunday night game must be shit. Then,
the,
if I'm being honest.
the Sunday night game is going to be Cincy and the Giants.
Oh god.
They need to flex this game.
This game, dude. This game's big implications
For
later
both
on.
sides,
Later
both
on,
sides.
It's going to be the Fox game of the week.
Gavin, I know who you're going already.
Yeah. Detroit's favored by
He's
3.5.
Gavin's like, I'm going Detroit.
This is in Jerry's world.
Jerry World. Yeah, I'm obviously going Dallas.
You know, man. To me, the only way Dallas loses this game is if Jared Goff just goes off. Honestly, like I think they'll probably keep the run game in check just based off what we've seen with the Steelers. Dude, this is a good game. I don't even know.
But the Lions have a better O-line than the Steelers do.
That is very true.
And they have a better run game than
Yeah, hopefully we'll
than
be able to
Pitt
stop
does.
their run.
I'm taking Detroit in this
Hard
one.
to me, man.
As much as I could see this game going either way, I'm taking Detroit personally.
Dude, yeah. Ooh, dude, honest now, give me Dallas. I'm going to take Dallas in
Okay.
this one. I think Dallas wins on a robbery field goal. I think it's going to be like 27.
It's going to be a
30.
68-yard field goal.
Fuck.
72-yarder to win the game.
I want to see him
loaded
kick a
on
70-yarder.
B&B.
I just want to see like end of the half, like 2 seconds up, bro. It's like
again in
Get
that
out of there,
Cleveland
Gino.
game,
Yeah,
I
it's
wish they
like-
would have just done it. Dude, I thought he threw another pick.
I don't know what he's doing. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Eugene, what are you doing?
DK's like, get me off the field.
And dude, honestly, we need to do it. You trade me.
That's funny. Hey,
Yeah, give me Dallas. Give me Dallas in that one.
It's gonna be fun to see Amon Ra versus Trayvon Diggs.
That's gonna be a good matchup, dude.
Who's the opposite corner on JMO?
Do you have someone fast enough to cover J-Mo?
Kalen Carson, I think.
Okay.
Unless I think he.
Deron Bland's still out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's.
I thought he was
think
coming back this week.
No, I think he's gonna come back after the bye.
Oh, that'd be smart.
But
that'd be smart.
no, I think Kalen Carson might have got hurt too, so it might be Jordan Lewis, and he's been playing pretty good actually.
If they don't throw a flag here, this game is rigged. I want you to watch this replay if they show Tyler Lockett.
I'm like false start.
Bosa he almost gets the sack, but throw the flag here, man.
For what?
They not on that. There was holding on Tyler Lockett for
Oh,
sure.
gotcha.
All right. Next game, I mentioned it before. It's Cincinnati. They're favored by 3.5 going to New York. The Giants.
Oh my God! This
Of course
is a
there's a
ball
flag.
game
I think it's
again.
It's gonna be holding.
No
Yeah.
offsides. It was offsides.
For
No,
real?
yeah, it was definitely offsides. That's a
Um,
touchdown for the
I'm
Falcons.
gonna take the Bengals
man.
in this one, dude. I think
They called a hold.
Illegal shift.
No, they call a hold. No.
The
he's
legal
like,
shift is going to
"Fuck,
be the call.
man."
Damn. They're all celebrating.
You know
like they
what,
did
dude?
something.
As much as Debo is a great
Illegal
player,
shift on the offense.
This
What
game's
the
rigged.
as much as he talks a lot of shit, dude. A lot.
Oh,
of
DK?
shit.
Let's
No,
see
Debo.
Let me see
Debo.
this. Let me see this. Where we have the legal shift here?
It's because he's still moving.
Yeah, he's got to
Teams do this all the time.
No,
dude.
no, but Lockett moved. That's why. You got to get set
Dude,
after that.
I saw in the what's it called? The Chiefs game, multiple people moving around the whole time, bro.
No, it's when
Fight for it,
when
white
that
boy.
receiver moves up on the line to the line of scrimmage, you got to wait for that guy that moves out with that shift. He has to
But
he has
they
to
can't
stand.
So
move.
two tight
can't be
ends. So
moving.
two tight ends can move at the same time.
no,
no, that's what I'm saying. Is I saw that shit.
Oh, okay. Then they probably
that
missed
should be an
one.
illegal shift.
I know when one of the if you move the back out, when you move the back out and a receiver moves up on the line, you have to wait for the back to line up like a receiver, and you can't be on the ball.
Weird,
Yeah.
dude. The penalties, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's
they're
what that is.
so wishy-washy, bro.
Because that's where they call the illegal shift is you can't move two people at the same time because that's
Okay.
basically what it would be.
In this Bengals Giants game, I got the Bengals, by the way.
Yeah, but give me.
Bengals.
Oh
Okay.
man, it's in New Meadowlands. Shit. What's the spread?
Bengals favored by 3.5.
Give me the Giants.
What?
Yeah, give me the Giants. Give me. Oh my gosh, dude.
I already wrote it down.
Jesus
Said it
Christ.
all.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. You put the Bengals down. My Super Bowl pick needs this, but my week to week fucking needs this. So, yeah.
All right, so after that game, we got another game in New York. We got Buffalo going to the Jets.
This is a big
They
game,
have
dude.
two games in New York back to back.
Yeah, the Giants game is the Sunday night game, and then this game,
Jeez,
Buffalo, New York, is the
dude.
Monday game.
The word crumbling under pressure is not the right way to explain what is happening with Eugene Smith right now and the Seattle Seahawks. It's blowing my mind.
Bro,
No,
he's
I-
not the one false starting.
No, I know. I'm just giving him shit. He's the leader of the team, but no, I think for this game, dude, this game's massive for the AFC East because if the Jets can squeak this out, they're right for firing Saleh. But if the Bills win, say for example, let's say the Bills win in an ugly win, nobody wins.
Why would
Because the Bill, you would think coming off after firing your coach, you would think Buffalo would go in there and smoke these fools, dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see
but
what I'm saying?
Teams usually come out and play good the first game after they fire a coach.
That is true.
Not if they're the Raiders.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Didn't they
you guys,
win their
you guys
game?
won the first week that Pierce was there. It was a fucking breath of life, man.
No, and then we also
You guys
lost
got
3-0 to the fucking Vikings.
No, I'm not
So-
saying that they do good after that. I'm just saying they usually do good the first
he
game.
said no, the
after.
first-
No,
yeah.
we also lost to Jeff Saturday. I'm going to make sure everybody knows
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was his first game.
Yeah,
too.
his
Okay, I stand corrected. Give in this game, dude. Give me the Bills though. I'll take the Bills.
I'm taking the Bills as well.
I don't
You know
think.
what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go on the right side of history right here. I'm gonna take the Jets.
I don't know.
Have fun.
Oh no, I will. A-Rod's about to throw 4 tuds.
What do you think the combined total points are? gonna
Guys,
be?
Oh,
This is
that's right. Monday night. Okay.
I'll take 38.
38.
I got 42.
I'm gonna go 49. 49 is the total amount. We're not gonna end the pod early this time either.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is a crucial moment for both of these teams because if you think about it, dude, San Francisco needs this more than Seattle needs it. If
Oh,
we're being
yeah.
honest.
Well, they'll be tied up, dude. But San Fran, like I was
Okay,
saying
you're not
earlier,
gonna win this game by dinking and dunking, dude. What
Well,
are
they're
we
already down
doing?
to 10.
Yeah, bro, they got first. Chill out.
He missed Walker wide open on one play.
That's
then
why
he
he's getting
missed.
back
Then
to
he
him.
missed DK.
You think they're gonna go for the
He's getting his
onside
touches
kick?
in.
Yeah,
They're gonna
dude.
go for the onside.
Fucking, you gotta let the team know.
I know, but
I think that's so stupid.
No, I'm talking
dude.
shit about the
I
rule.
think they're gonna have to go for it because it's already down to
Yeah.
the 2-minute warning.
You would love to score right here. You would love to score right here. Worst case scenario. Oh man, that was
Lockett.
almost a snag. You got to catch that.
Come
dude.
on, Lockett.
What a throw!
God.
What a throw, Eugene.
That was beautiful.
Come on, Eugene. What did what's
me
it called?
Gino.
What do we have on the docket to end it out then?
In all honesty, man, we hit
Pretty
on
much
a lot
tough.
of the points when we were going through.
Okay.
The kind of one thing I was going to say: top five NFL teams right now, in order. If you're
In order?
gun to your head,
I'm like, hey, I went New England, Carolina.
if I'm being real,
Chiefs, Vikings, Lions.
It's hard.
where I drop off, Chiefs, Vikings, Lions.
It's hard after that.
I would
dude.
throw
Washington.
To me,
Washington, bro.
Washington for I could
to
get
me,
behind
yeah, I
four.
would put. Or actually, no,
Houston?
I'll put Cleveland, or I'll put
Cleveland.
I'll put Commanders. I'll put the Commanders above the Lions. So I'd go Chiefs, Vikings, Commanders, Lions, and then
Ravens.
5.
I'm gonna
I
put
would
Ravens
probably
at
go. I would either go Baltimore or Atlanta. I think Atlanta is one of the top teams.
Okay.
Not just going based off record. I'm going based off of what we've seen. I'm definitely going to put Atlanta in there. They played the Chiefs.
I would put Tampa Bay over
best.
Atlanta.
Ooh, well, dang, dude.
They-
Actually,
They got
even
steamrolled
though-
by Denver, dog.
the
They
end.
beat
See,
the fuck
but
out
see,
of
I
us,
think
dude,
Denver.
so
I think
I'm
Denver's a
glad.
lot better than that's. What are
Where-
you doing, dude? This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Is he kind of looking like Derek Carr right now?
That's the best thing I think I've heard you say today. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. No, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think this is it.
He's like, dude, we
I
have
wish-
14 on the
Dude,
field. What are you doing?
Dude, he's like, what are you throwing to, dude? They should have had a touchdown at 2:05.
oh yeah,
This is
Lockett should have held on to that, bro.
yeah.
DK, you
yeah.
need to just throw it to 14
I
next
need
2 plays,
Jackson
bro.
Smith to get a touchdown right now.
DK.
He,
See,
he had to give him a shot though. He was under
yeah,
pressure.
I mean he was getting fucking mollywopped in the backfield.
4th and
dude.
goal. This is game right here, boys.
He's like, man, fuck, I shouldn't have that popcorn.
Field goal don't do shit for him. So.
No, fuck
Is
no, dude.
is Aaron Rodgers in a slump or is father time caught up to him?
Father time, man.
I think
you're coming
it's
off.
just
of
coming off of that Achilles.
Yeah.
I think father time's got him, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys,
You think he hangs it up after this season?
dude. If they don't make the playoffs, what are you doing in New York still?
Yeah.
Demand a trade to Vegas or something, you know?
Even be a mentor, dude.
Yeah, fucking come to Vegas.
See,
like big
one thing I'll say about that
Look
is
at Nick Bosa, dude. He's like laying on the ground.
fucking stroking the ground, dude. What are you doing, dude?
one thing I will say about it, dude, is why
Yes. Is
Why
that JSN or that's Lockett? Don't celebrate right
what if I wish that Zach Wilson would have panned out, like actually listened to Aaron last year.
now. Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro,
What do you mean? Listen to him.
like
You can only
remember that Hard Knocks? Do you remember that episode?
The-
We
the-
all watched it together.
in the room.
Yeah,
like,
when they was kind of sent the shot at him a little bit, and Aaron's like, "What the fuck?"
it's like, who are you?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Do you know who I am? But I'm not saying like listen to him. Just like if he was gonna tell you something like some advice, bro, you gotta listen, dude. That'd be like you at your job and somebody that's been there for 10+ years, like trying to teach you how to do it, and you're like, nah, fuck that, dude. I'll do it my own way, and then their way's better, and then your way just doesn't work out. It's like, dude, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying for that is just because like you gotta respect the elders that have been there, that did their time, that have had success. Obviously, he only has one Super Bowl, but a lot of fucking quarterbacks only have one Super Bowl in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or none.
Yeah, or none. Like what? In the last 12, who? Peyton? Not Peyton. Peyton, Tom, and Pat are the only ones that have multiple, and Big Ben.
Big Ben.
That's crazy, dude.
Until you go back to like the 90s with like Troy Aikman and
Joe Montana, Steve
I think
Young.
Montana was the 80s.
80s,
Young was
whatever.
the
I'm
90s.
talking about just like multiple Super Bowls in general, dude. It's like
Did Steve Young win multiple? No,
Yeah,
because
you won 2.
no. Well, maybe didn't Joe Montana win 4? He's 4-0.
You are right. No, you are
Yeah,
right.
he
You are
did go
right. No, I
4-0.
think Steve Young has only got 1. Damn.
no, the Niners
Well,
have like 6.
They only have 5 Super
Need
Bowl
to be the
wins.
bearer of
Is
bad
it- oh, they're the
news,
same
but
as you
we're
guys.
fucked.
Because
So
they're tied
Yeah, we're
with the
probably
Cowboys.
fucked too.
yeah.
Happens every week. man.
Well, I mean, I guess we could kind of just finish this game out, give
I'm
some
really surprised they didn't
play-by-play.
try for the onside, honestly.
yeah, I
You got,
don't
we
know.
got
Well,
3
they-
timeouts.
yeah.
So
I get that, but
if they get a first down, it's
they
over.
haven't been able to stop them all night, really. There was like
What?
1 3 and out.
They had like, I think they had like 2 or 3 this fucking.
3 receptions, 102 yards.
Yeah, I
and a
had him in
tud.
that weekly league,
Now,
bro.
now
for real.
what is interesting though is knowing Kyle Shanahan in these
He's
situations.
gonna throw the ball.
They're gonna throw a little play action in here. I bet one of these they're gonna do a play action. If it's incomplete,
First play.
I'll bet one's is like an end around a Debo.
Yeah, I could see that too.
definitely get on the edge. I could see it. No, I think with how. Wow.
Oh my God, that's
Gone.
a game.
That's a
You think
game.
he's gonna score? Yeah, he's probably.
No, he's gonna slide.
Oh, he's not gonna.
He's not sliding.
I knew he was gonna slide. Now, wait a second, though. Wait a second here, because if they don't get a touchdown and they kick a field goal, it's still an 8-point game.
That's crazy.
I don't think there's enough time left.
Oh yeah, you are right. They just took their time out. Yeah, that's game. How do you let that
What
happen?
do you mean?
There's not going to be enough time. They'll probably have it like 20
They
seconds.
can just go out here and knee the ball.
If they went through and they're going to need the ball. Then
Dude, you could
they
drive
got
a
away
Mack
with
truck,
a
bro.
fucking hold. But
Well, you know that the refs are trying
you look
to give
over,
it to
I'm
them.
in a Seahawks jersey. I'm like, they got away with the fucking hold.
Part of
man.
the script, dude.
Yeah, they got away with one on the punt, bro. The refs are trying to make up for it. You know. Look at this boy, happy as fuck. He's like, I did nothing, and I still get a win. No, he threw 3.
He had
tugs.
2 big throws in the
Oh,
end
yeah.
zone. 2
Oh,
big
yeah.
touchdowns to Kittle in the end zone.
Kyle Shanahan's like, man, we got it. He's pumped, dude. Well, dude, they're like I said.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is okay. Watch him fumble the ball here.
That'd be crazy.
Timeout. You're gonna take a timeout here.
See,
The
but
fact that they're still running it, he should have just ran it in the fucking end zone.
exactly. I don't know why you wouldn't.
That might be a big play. This kid could. We're not. I mean, I'm not gonna say.
Is Garenda the new starter?
And I think
No, I'm
Jordan's
just kidding.
just hurt.
Well, I mean, they could start putting 2 backs in, dude. You never
Dude,
know.
at this point, they they have all the running backs. If you think about
Yeah.
it, jeez, man.
If you've made it this long, we appreciate you.
Dude,
Let's
you
just
could
say
put
that.
Ezekiel Elliott on that team and he'd look good.
You could, dude. Who is it?
What if Genty went to the Niners?
Oh my fuck, dude.
Don't even put that into existence, okay?
Oh, man.
They trade away CMC.
They're
for
saying
that
they're
pick.
saying Genty's a top 6 or 7 prospect right now.
I saw a mock draft that had him going to the Cowboys and it got me hyped.
I could see it. I
fucking
could
hope not,
definitely
dude.
see it.
I
dude.
want to root for him, and I would make me not want to root for him.
I
I'm
hope
saying
he goes
that
there
right
so
now.
fucking
No, that's a
bad.
Raider.
It's a Raider.
Okay, this is interesting
I'm
little
surprised they
sequence
didn't
here.
give it to him right there, dude.
What is going on? What?
You see what I mean? He should have just ran it out in the first place. Why wouldn't you just fucking try and knee the ball? I guess this really puts it out of hand though. Like,
Yeah.
No. Gino can go down. Gino can get a touchdown.
dude,
3 plays, 81 yards, 27 seconds. This ended up being a shootout, though.
that's got to be one of the players' girlfriends or something.
I think
dude.
that's Juszczyk's wife. Right there.
You hear me all quiet. Lucky fucking you lucky son of a bitch. No, I'm going to be serious, though. This could be a good week. Shout out to all the listeners. Obviously made it to the end of the pod.
Love you guys.
Quality's only going to get better. Podcasts are better with friends. Shout out Schlag. Shout out Red.
Yep.
Shout out your
and-
mom.
Yeah, shout out to the people that were giving feedback, man. Honestly, it's nice. Don't be afraid to give constructive criticism.
Oh,
We
that is
appreciate it. And
Even the hate too. We love it. I love it.
been a lot of support lately.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
support,
there has
but
been.
even
There has
the
been.
hate, we love it just as much. Our takes are obviously, we're just average Joes just talking ball, man.
Obviously, we
And-
have our favorite teams. Like, there's
Yeah.
going to be bias with that, but we try to be like as even keel as we can.
Yeah, of course,
with
of course.
everything. So
We're gonna do it our own way too. Like Gavin said, this is our way to do it. And to anybody out there that likes sports or likes talking about anything, this is honestly as simple as it is. Just go buy a microphone and talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for about a year. We don't talk about necessarily anything. We probably spiel the same shit over and over again on some
Yeah.
episodes, but you know what? It's fun. Thank you for the people that enjoy our voice. That whether you're driving and listen to us,
At work.
you're at work listening to us. You're gonna hear this tomorrow morning. I don't know. I know some of you are gonna be clocking out and listening to this.
Another
some of you might.
kickoff return.
Oh, now if you go down and get a 1-play touchdown and go onside, there's a game. But
It's possible. There's only been one onside
It would-
recovery
it would-
this year.
we
and it was
we
the
would
Cowboys.
we would really need whatever DK stands for to get a touchdown here.
what
for-
is his name?
for all
I know he's
intents
got
and
some
purposes.
crazy.
I have no idea.
I know he's probably got a crazy name. Too.
It's like Decarius.
Dude, let me look this up.
Oh fuck!
It's just something like regular, like Dion.
Yeah, for something simple. He's just like, I just like to be called DK. Dude,
Oh, he's
Damn.
taking a shot. Oh,
He had a lot of. I could have.
he got scared right there, bro. You just catch that, dude.
Why do you pull up?
All right, read this. Read this.
You ready?
Yeah.
Decalen Zacharias.
Hey, can
That's
I,
a sick ass
can
name.
I play this clip of John Gruden for y'all that I fucking found earlier?
No, we get copyrighted.
Oh, we'll get
No,
copyrighted.
for real, we will.
It's from TikTok.
No,
Nope.
we'll still get copyrighted if it's from YouTube.
It's not from YouTube. It's from TikTok.
Off YouTube.
Off.
It's not off YouTube.
No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna get copyrighted. But go ahead, play it. Eugene, throw it.
That's a laser. Come on.
Eugene.
C.J. Stroud.
That's what has me feeling really nicey. Like watching Jared Goff go 18 for 18, 292 yards and 2 touchdowns. I couldn't do that pregame warm-up.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, just a rookie, 26 out of 30, 87%, 231 yards. He rushes for 47. He's doing everything.
He's like-
Shredded, baby.
He's like C.J. Stroud.
This just fucking kills me. He's a shredded baby.
Dude,
Oh!
I still think
Shout out
John
John.
Gruden's a good coach, man.
Shout out John Gruden, man. That's
got
PI, but
wronged.
we're whatever, man.
This guy.
Gruden got wronged. He should still be a coach.
And to people hearing me say this, I'm not going for either team, but there's interests in this game. Fantasy interests.
We're paying attention to the NFL script right now, guys.
You need to fire him. You need to
Shanahan?
get rid of him.
Get rid
He's
of
just one of the.
John Lee.
He's just one. Of the, there doesn't get any better
It's
than
just
that, bro.
crazy,
Honestly,
dude. You know what? You know what I was thinking about? I was talking to somebody about this. I can't remember who it was. When you have Devondre Campbell as your Dre Greenlaw replacement,
that's
that's
yeah.
crazy, dude.
I think we talked about that on one of the pods. We were saying that Devondre is the one that's going to fill in for him.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy because he was the leader for Green Bay for a long time on defense, dude.
Look at that. That is
Dude.
crazy, guys.
Hufanga in the 5th, Juwan in the 7th, Kittle in the 5th.
Jordan Mason was undrafted.
Bro.
It's flagged.
Bro.
False start.
Oh, my God. 67? Over under? No. Just kidding.
For what?
Oh, I don't know. Just,
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I mean, we're just getting through the rest of this game, man, because anything crazy can happen, you know?
If the Seahawks come back, I'm quitting my job.
That's what I'm saying,
So-
dude.
No,
Bobo.
No, yeah. I mean, kind of back to the college games is, yeah, this is the first, because obviously we've had the playoff. We only had 4 teams, but now we got the playoff going in with 12, and losses don't really matter as much. But if you're a team like Bama, this is a.
Can't take a sack, Gino.
Why did number 97 just jump out of there, man? Why do you?
Scared.
Yeah, you can't take a sack right there. You can't. You just can't. Those are plays that won't get you paid $60 million.
The Seahawks started 3-0, and now they're about to drop
3-3.
3-3.
There's
Dude.
3 straight losses, and you could. I mean, obviously they shouldn't have lost last week. You got a team from the East Coast coming all the way over to Seattle. You're at home. Yeah, you lost to the Lions in a shootout, whatever. But no, you gotta win that game last week.
Who'd they
And
play last
like I
week?
said, the Niners needed this more
Giants.
The
than
Giants, that's what
anything.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see back to the college thing is if you're a team like Bama this week where Kalen DeBoer, dude, like I think the little honeymoon ride is over a week after the win of Georgia, man. Like you got to go in there and you got to beat these teams.
Dude.
Whoever has Noah Fant
Where
right now is
where are we going with this, dude? You got to just
No
get out of
fan
bounds.
has to have so many catches tonight, dude.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Like, where's DK at, man?
Yeah.
His decision making has just not been there today, dude. I don't
This
know
game's
what.
over. Just
yeah,
need a fucking
I would
ball.
be going up to Noah Fant and I'd be like, "Hey, man,
get out of bounds.
you see how many seconds were on the clock when you caught the fucking ball?"
See, that's the decision making, bro. That just doesn't make sense. Like you're in this position, like
Those are the details, dude.
Yeah,
that win and
bro.
lose games. I know they're gonna lose the game probably still, but now you got to throw a Hail Mary right here. Now
And
you
it's got to
yeah.
convert, and then you got to kick an onside.
Yeah, then you got to go down and score again. Yeah.
these receivers are tired, bro. You can already tell. See,
That was PI, but they don't ever call it. I'm just kidding.
shout out Sloggy, shout out Red.
Shout out Schlag. Shout out Red. Shout out Gavin, man. Shout out
Yeah.
Gavin. Shout out
Yeah.
Yanni.
Shout out Seth.
Appreciate
Let's
it.
go, man.
Appreciate it.
This
This
first
game's over.
Niners get the dub 36-24.
Start
We're
off
1-1.
Start off 1-0, baby.
It happens.
Yeah.
If I'm Mike McDonald, dude, I'm disgusted.
I'm pissed.
I'm disgusted right now.
Do you think
That-
they could
that-
sit Gino?
Oh fuck no!
For who?
Did they
Sam
just have a
Howell?
kicker get hurt again?
Is that their kicker? Pulled his
They
hamstring?
might have the worst training staff, like the
There needs-
medical
yeah,
team, bro.
yeah,
they need to be investigated.
Yeah, they need to investigate San Francisco, and they also need to investigate this fucking script. No, shout out Shanahan, dude. That's a big win, especially back-to-back division games.
Yeah.
You lose against the Cardinals, you get a win in Seattle. Yeah, Niners need this one, but if you're Seattle, man, you're a Seattle fan. You are.
I'd be pissed off, dude.
I would be disgusted right now. I'm not gonna lie. 6 straight against Seattle. That's wild. Yeah, Seattle might be a team that is they'll probably move off Geno after this year.
I could see it.
If it keeps
I could
going
see
like
it.
this, you have every reason to. But
Mm-hmm.
podcasts are better with friends.
Yep.
This has been Yanni K, Gav Pie, Seto. It's been the press box, man.
Appreciate it. Have a good Friday. Go kick the ass. Go kick the ass. Go kick ass.
Go
For
kick the
last-
ass.
Go kick ass and take names.
Go
for,
kick the ass.
Your last day of the work week, or if you work Saturday,
Or if you start your week tomorrow.
or if you start your
Yeah,
work
start your week or
tomorrow.
end your week right.
However, George Kittle kills me. Have a good fucking weekend. Collective come out Monday. We're back. Like we're here. We're rolling 2 shows a week. So
Oh, we're back in full force.
share it up.
Yeah.
Comment, subscribe, show us your love for real.
Leave some comments. Rate
Yup.
us.
Yup.
Give us 5 stars.
And that's the press box. We're out.
Peace.